Yeah. This bad boy, baby. Yeah. Neptunes. And we won't stop. Because we can't stop. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Check that. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I was on 125 in St. Nick. Chilling with the shit named Time Deleo. Was a hot girl, and everybody wanted to. Cause she wasn't fond of players. Only wanted
hit the like button as you come in, man. Y'all already know what it's gonna be.
So what you trying to
see, I know what that means.
I got Bentley, Benson, and Mr. Belvedere. And I just want to blow your mind. I'm talking literally blow your mind. My repertoire is an exotic cars, chilling with the hottest stars. There ain't no stop to this. I can't help it, I'm an optimist. And I'ma make your head bop to this. And at the end, you gon' rock to this. Now say my name, come on.
The D is Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy. That's just crazy.
Yo, the fact that he made this song is like 1,000 times just even wilder.
Hey, yo, I came in the door.
Exactly, Reggie. You know how we
I
go.
never let the ladies hypnotize me no more, but back to the manuscript. Because I don't think you can handle this. From New York to Los Angeles, I think the whole world's scandalous. I'm just trying to keep the candles lit. Let the party people dance to this. Get out your seats and clap your hands to this. Because I came too far for me to be bourgeois. It's a Bentley to you, but to me it's a blue car. So Branson, pass me a jar. Cause these cats done went too far. Your one phone call sent 2 cars, and I still get searched by security guards. I guess that's what I have to do. Take the game international. Know what you call me?
The D, the Y, the D is Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy. That's just crazy. The D, the Y, the D is Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy.
Come on, work it out, girl. I'm trying to see.
Yo, the fact that they said freak off in a like official, it's crazy. Yo, he's cooked.
I want to see you work it out, girl. Now hold up, stop.
He did himself bad, bro.
Yeah, what up? It's Shiny Suit Man. I know you've heard my name before. You know, whether it was out the mouths of other rappers or, you know, whoever else wanted to say my name, Shiny Suit Man, but did not want to say my government name, Sean Combs, Sean John Combs. Some of you may even know me as Puffy, Puff Daddy, or P. Diddy. But I just wanted to get the record straight that when they talking about the shiny suit, they talking about me. And oh yeah, next time say my name. If you really a man, just call on Shiny Suit Man! Now hold up, stop. Now wait a minute. We don't stop, we rock, cause ain't a limit. My aim is winning, got women that'll change my linen after I done blazed that. What? I just wanna rock with you and take it straight to the top with you. And do what I got to do if it's possible, cause I ain't trying to stop you, boo. I got an agenda, got on a ninja, one willing and killing it, but not to offend you. That's when I met this chick named Brenda, tender, her whole body been like Fender. So let me see you shake it, girl. Come on. I just wanna see you shake it, girl. Come on. For the return of the dawn, the world in my palm. My mom's calls me Sean, but y'all call me
the D, the Y, the D is Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy. That's just crazy. The D, the Y, the D is Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy.
You know what's even crazier? You just said Diddy did. Diddy did what? What did Diddy do? Diddy did it. Diddy definitely fucking did it, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all pulling through, man. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Y'all don't know what time it is.
He did that shit. You guilty as fuck.
Hey, man. Without a doubt. Okay? No Diddy. Diddler. Hey, man. Again, you know it's Tuesday, man. So we gonna talk about this, bro. First off, you guys haven't heard. He has been officially indicted, and we're gonna play the tape of the prosecuting attorney. If y'all didn't know, okay. If y'all didn't know, already know, bro. He not getting out of this.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
He going to jail. Be it a plea deal. Be it, I doubt he takes it to trial. I pretty much he's sure he's gonna take a plea because I'll just play it so you guys can get the details. But do me a huge favor, man. Hit that like button for me. Let's get to it. Yeah, man. Where is Farnsworth Bentley, man? Where is Farnsworth Bentley? JC for sure, man. I'll hit you up, bro. I'll make sure I let you know. Bluff City. Fricasseed, fried, Cajun, blackened, rotisserie. Nigga, he's cooked in every type of way. Crock pot. Any type of motherfucking preparing you talking about and cooking, he's that. This nigga is going to jail. And again, I'm not celebrating this, but again, it's Tuesday, and I can't say the magic words. I say the magic words, they automatically flag the video. This is what they do in Hollywood. Diddy is the standard, okay? I am not excusing what he did. I'm not saying that he should. I'm not saying free him. I'm not saying none of this stuff. I am simply saying that Hollywood operation is how Diddy gets down, okay? And I told y'all this. If y'all remember my A1 day ones, I told y'all this. Remember, this started over a year ago, man. As soon as he lost that Ciroc deal, I already knew shit was going downhill. Bars. Okay? Soon as Diddy lost the fucking Ciroc deal, I already knew everything's going downhill, bro. Diddy had Ciroc at least for what, y'all? Ciroc came out, I want to say, mid-2000s, early, like 2010s. When did Ciroc come out, y'all? And he's been the face of that liquor brand, you know what I'm saying, for damn near, it would have been close to 20 years, definitely over 10, right? And then all of a sudden now, because you allegedly wanted more stake in the company, just cut you out completely, totally. No, bro, they saw it coming. And it's all part of a, hey, humiliation ritual, or hey, he wasn't giving up them sacrifices that he needed to in order to keep his place or whatever it was, man. Bro, y'all know how this shit go. That Biggie joint funded shit for a long, long time. Then I think, his ex-wife, mysteriously passed away. They had a thing back in the day, man, of showing all the people that, of close connection or decent connection to him that died. All them bad boy artists died early as hell. Craig Mack died early as hell. Black Rob died early as hell. Biggie died in his prime. Who else? Who I'm forgetting, y'all? His ex-wife died. Who am I forgetting? Yeah, at least. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, prime's like 20 years. So that's what I'm saying. Black Rob, Craig Mack. Yep. Listen, man. Hey, it's confirmed. Hey, ain't no more. I told y'all, listen. I told y'all, bro, I don't like doing this shit, especially like when it's anything rumors. But how did I tell you I know he did this shit to Cassie and it came out that it was true? Bro, that's why Kid Cudi is in the thumbnail. Kid Cudi confirmed that the nigga blew his car up over Cassie. That's how I knew it was true. Ain't no motherfucking Lamborghinis and Porsches and these $1 million cars just blowing up, bro. Kid Cudi confirmed it. So when Kid Cudi said, yeah, man, that shit happened, I knew the shit that fucking what's the name was talking about was true because she put it in the claim, in the lawsuit. And then what? Then a few months later, the video comes out from years ago. You know what I'm saying? And again, man, Cassie was a victim, but she was gotta be careful. Cassie knew what Diddy was, and she stayed there for the abuse. She could have left at any time. But because of the advantages she was getting at the time, she stayed through it. Now, People gonna say, "Oh, you victim shaming, you victim blaming." No, I'm not. Again, why did she not do what she's doing now? A long time ago, she was Cassie, attractive. She had money. Any man in the world she wanted, she could have got. But who did she choose to stay with? The man that was, in the freak offs. 50 Cent told you that he was having this girl. He was a watcher nigga. He's one of them in the corner. He's one of them, he was in the Jergens and Lubriderm clan sitting in the chair, just sitting back watching niggas. Yeah, take that. Take that. Yeah. That's Diddy, man. I already knew that shit, bro. I told y'all. The shit started being, we talked about it on, a Tuesday, way back then when it happened. This is before any of the Cassie stuff really came out. And then this shit came out. And now this, bro, he is cooked. And let's get to it, man. Hey, Fred. Brothers, fellas. Brother. Listen. Don't hit your pussy limit, man. All right? Do not hit your pussy limit, brother. Take some days off from that pussy. All right? You ain't got to get all the pussy all the time, brother. Because, again, if you get tired of that pussy, you're going to move on to what? Just saying, man. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. And this shit right here, man, confirming it ain't even no question no more. But let's get to it, man. Fair use.
The unsealing of a 3-count indictment charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least two.
Listen. Another big thing in this too, bro. Because I heard Vlad saying this shit for what's the name, saying that pretty much if you fly a chick out now, you're human trafficking. Bro, it can't be that easy. Okay. But at the same time, bro, as men, we definitely got to start looking at these laws and this shit like this, for this loophole shit or whatever, so you don't get caught up in no situation like that. Imagine you sitting in the dicket and she accepted. Now, motherfucking 20 years later, you got a motherfucking human trafficking charge over some pussy you fucking flew in 20 years ago and she was with it. But now because you famous or because you got some, you know what I'm saying, you got clout or whatever, she wants to, say, oh. So we definitely need to look into that, man, because you can't, bro, when you make a law like this broad, and like for Diddy, it fits, right? Because again, he was literally fucking getting prostitutes from other places and flying them in. Okay. All right. Prostitutes, sex workers, whores. All right. So that's human trafficking. Okay. So that's not like, hey, you tricking niggas, man. Be careful. No matter how much they make motherfucking prostitution legal, it will never be legal for the man. It will always just be legal for the woman. Okay. Now these women were, ready to get laid and paid. But now what they doing? All of them give a motherfucking statement. All of them on that motherfucking indictment. All of them trying to get a payday. Know what I mean?
In 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the
Arson, that's the thing with the and that's how I know 10. That's the Kid Cudi situation, the car blowing up, setting the car on fire, the car bomb or whatever. Car bomb, car on fire, so on and so forth. That's the arson aspect. Okay. But they hadn't named the big one yet. This is what the one they gonna name is gonna be the one that definitely gets him in jail no matter what.
obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers.
You watching niggas. You BDSM niggas. All right now. Yeah, man. I just wanna watch you fuck my girl. What? Excuse me? Yeah, man. I'll pay you. Just I'm gonna sit in the corner and just watch. I'm gonna watch you. Nah, I'm good, fam. I'm good. And we can record it now. We can talk. I'm fucking. Oh, you be in the next room and like on the CCTV or something, but in the same room, one dick and that's it, brother. That's my policy. One dick is that's it. Hey, when I'm going to work, when I'm getting to the bottom of that pussy, my dick is the only one that's gonna be in the room, baby.
Don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah.
You hear me? My dick is the only one allowed in the room, baby. And none of that.
Some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs.
The freak off shit is no longer just, bro. Do y'all understand the freak off has been now entered into the legal lexicon? Freak offs. So all these years, they said since 2008, which you probably know is way going on way before that. And let's not even forget this nigga putting the first Decepticon in the motherfucking major music video. Diddy always been on that other shit, bro. He always been on that other shit. That nigga dancing in Harlem shaking and all this shit. And then, hey, soon as the cameras go off, nigga. Soon as the motherfucking cameras go off.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
Say that nigga was doing both. Say Diddy was doing the bending and getting bent. Several people have said this shit, man. And it's scary. Money won't make you happy, man. That don't mean be broke. That don't mean don't strive to have money. This is just and money again just further fucking turns you into the whatever you already are. This nigga Diddy was a maniac from however long. A lot of them ad libs and shit. Go back and listen to motherfucking Ready to Die, man. Go back and listen to motherfucking Life After This. That nigga was talking mad shit in them ad libs, bro. Mad shit in them ad libs. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you, nigga. Think that nigga was sweet if you want to.
And he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time. Lasted days at a time.
Not days at a time, Lord. Days at a time?
Your relationship with your children.
Oh my God.
Listen, man. Hey, man. Listen. I don't know. I might start agreeing with this. I might start agreeing with this homophobia shit because I'm scared of a nigga that can take dick for days. A nigga that can take dick for days, days at a time. I'm scared of him. A nigga that can take for days of dick. Brother, stay back. That nigga right there, ain't nothing you can do to hurt him. Okay? You can't even shoot that nigga, and hey, you gotta hit that nigga with a tranquilizer. Okay, you can't. Hey, I don't feel it. Crazy days, man.
Involved multiple commercial sex workers and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB.
So again, that's what they'll get him on the drug possession and all these different things, bro. Because apparently, allegedly, they found some of these materials and things, right? Now, they gonna read it. That's gonna be the funny part. But bro, it's so many things, bro. And like you said, bro,
which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair.
Now, we know that right there is a direct reference to the Cassie video. And pretty much, like I said, this collaboration with Cassie, her testimony or whatever, her lawsuit, and then they had the other guy, the dude that claimed that he had the stuff and whatever in his phone, that dude too, and they tried to make it seem like that was some bullshit. That was a bullshit lawsuit. That too. So a lot of these things are starting to come together and, you know what I'm saying, mesh and create a fucking story and paint a picture. And I promise you, if the federal fucking agents are at this shit, bro, feds, they got the evidence to prove it. Feds do not bring a motherfucking case to the fucking forefront like this, bro, if they don't got motherfucking the evidence to do so.
On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
Hey, how many times y'all heard about it? The casting couch is real, bro. That casting couch shit is real, nigga. Put a one in the chat if you remember Richard Pryor joking about him and Paul Mooney having to suck dick to get in a movie. Pause. You can find that joke on motherfucker. I might find it for y'all, but bro, Richard Pryor told a joke about him and Paul Mooney had to suck some dick, suck off the fucking director to get a movie role, bro. That shit wasn't no joke. Y'all already know what Paul Mooney was on. Hell, Richard Pryor said he wanted that man's motherfucking head for fucking with his son. You know, I don't know if it's both of them, but definitely one of Richard Pryor's son is, got that broke wrist syndrome.
The black man in America is the most copied man on this planet, bar none. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. How about that?
Hey, wasn't joking at all, Silent Sir. Yeah, man. Yeah. Wasn't joking. Was not joking. Hey, shout out to Creed. Quincy Jones told, hey, listen, y'all remember how many years we was talking about Tevin Campbell being gay and Tevin Campbell fucking denied the shit? And people was talking about them, they busting up Tevin Campbell's back. Like when he was, that's why his damn voice was cracking and shit. He want to come out like he gay like 2 years ago. Tevin, come on, Tevin. Tevin, we knew Tevin. We knew, brother. Just like again, we didn't really accept it for Luther till Luther was gone. Luther was singing the niggas the whole time. Okay? If only for one night. How old were you when you learned all that good shit Luther was saying was to a nigga? That's how I did. We knew. Come on now. Come on, Tevin. We wasn't motherfucking surprised, Tevin. Crazy, Plundar. This nigga was what was his name? What's the nigga name, y'all? I can't stand him. Y'all know I can't stand that motherfucker. Had us singing that motherfucking song. Frank Ocean. He was Frank Ocean before Frank Ocean. Luther was the original Frank Ocean, nigga. Had us singing all them damn songs. And then come to find out, niggas. Whole time. Nah, Frank Ocean. You slow down, brother. Slow down. Slow down. You're getting ahead of us, bro. Let me get back to it though.
And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Again, it's Tuesday, so y'all know what this means. We got our hat on, right? So another big thing. This is another big situation of people being recorded. Anytime these people get in these things, man, they have to do it. You have to do it, man. If you accept to go through that motherfucking door, you accept to go that route. You have to do these, embarrassing things, sex acts for men and stuff with other men. Plenty of other men have said it and talked about it. Or things with, underage individuals. Stuff that you do to where, hey, they're going to record you. And if you ever get out of line, now they can motherfucking show the world. Destroy your image. Blackmail. Humiliation. This is part of fucking being in Hollywood, man. Bro, most of this shit, when you're talking about all these levels, remember, they was talking about before the whole Ciroc shit fell through, Diddy was supposed to be an alleged almost billionaire. People ain't even paying attention now to how you get a brand new billionaire like every year now. Just crazy, right? All of a sudden, somehow, some way, everybody's a fucking billionaire the next day. Crazy.
Or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses.
Thanks for watching.
This brother got to let go of that hairline, man. Here you go. Here's the whole thing. That was a short version. Hold on. We got the whole thing right now. I'm sorry. Why does that shit look? Hey, man. Yeah. Shout out to Katt Williams, man. Katt Williams didn't lie. Katt Williams told y'all, man. This is the year of revealing.
Attorney here in the Southern District of New York. Today, I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, and threatening to take away financial support and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses. Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and...
Bro, baby oil and lubricant is wild. Nigga, you got indicted for motherfucking lubricant and baby oil. Again.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
Wild. Let me pause right here, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Greatly appreciate you, brothers, for your hard-earned dollars. All right. While you listen to me holler. Shout out to Is What It Is for the 10. He said, gang, gang. Shout out, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to a man, Ambitious Hustler, for the 2. Said freak offs at the take that mansion. Shout out to a man, Ezekiel Ben Israel. Appreciate your brother for the 20. Ain't nothing but some money. Salute to you too, brother. Shout out to a man, Wills Rodro, for the 2. I got millions of thugs on salary. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, them thugs motherfucking armed with baby oil, goddamn. And shout out to my man DeBell for the 2. Said Gabriel Union is next. Turn out D-Wade and his son, man. Listen, man, it's gonna be a sad day when motherfucking D-Wade come out and admit that he was. Oh my God.
Lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers.
Hey, why you bullshitting? Hey, that Jay-Z shit picking up. If you hear any rumblings about Beyonce divorcing Jay-Z or any of this other shit, whatever, hey, bro, they starting to talk a lot of shit about Jay-Z and his tendencies with, ladies in the industry. Everybody talking about R. Kelly, but who else was dealing with Aaliyah before she was 18? Just saying. That Foxy Brown shit, everybody talking about it. They starting to motherfucking pick up and bubble up on Twitter. Just saying. Yeah. Wills Wardrobe, that's that same shit I saw. So just saying, man. Listen, man, y'all better listen. It's too much grown pussy out here to be dealing with that non-grown pussy, bro. Too much grown pussy out here. Just like it's too much pussy out here to be dealing with that pussy. It's too much grown pussy out here to be dealing with something that ain't. Especially again, and I told you, it's weird to me, man. It's just weird. I don't understand it. But then too, like you said, people feel like when you get a certain level of prestige, man, a certain level of power, well, a lot of people think they can't be touched, man. They think the rules don't apply to them. So you definitely got to motherfucking keep mind of this shit, bro.
The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced. And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee. As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and the.
Y'all know what defaced means, right? He getting time on that alone. If he beats everything else. Okay? Dirty straps. Think that's a minimum fucking 10-year Fed charge. And I think that's how the feds for sure were able to pick this case up. Bro, you scrape that motherfucking serial number off that strap, bro. That's Fed time, bro. It's federal charge. ATF. All the alphabet boys. So no matter what, all the rest of this shit get thrown out on the technicality, he not beating them fucking gun charges, and them gun charges gonna stick. He can plead out to them, probably, like I said, they run them fucking concurrently, but I doubt that, bro. They probably go hit him with the consecutive and hit him with a charge per. They said 3 of them, 3 defaced ones, bro. 3 defaced straps.
Large capacity drum magazine. They also seize evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seize cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than one.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Shout out to my man SKC, man. Appreciate you, brother, for the 5 on the cash out, man. He said for the baby oil for fun. Take that. Yeah, man. Shout out to SKC, man, in the building.
1,000 bottles altogether.
Bro, 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil confiscated. The craziest part, nigga, this shit gonna be in the evidence room, nigga. Nigga, imagine you, bro, what the hell? Bro, I'm rolling motherfucking, where we gonna put all this damn baby oil? Motherfucker mad as hell. The evidence like a motherfucker's mad as a motherfucker right now, man. And with 1,000 bottles, bro, 1,000 bottles, you know they're gonna drop at least one. Now everybody slipping and sliding and shit. Oh shit. Oh. Nigga, you drop 1 bottle of baby oil, nigga, on the floor, on the tile floor, nigga. That's nigga. Hey, listen. A bottle of baby oil on the nigga, that's attempted murder, nigga. Boom, 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 boom. If you ever want to have a perfect crime, man, hey, just throw some motherfucking baby oil in the shower, man. Baby oil in the shower. Listen, hey, she won't, hey, baby, what happened, baby? What's going on? What's wrong? Oh God, all lumped up and shit.
Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches. As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well, we recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here, the serial number has been thoroughly defaced.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that alone right there. Do me a favor, somebody in chat, Google that shit and see what it is. I know for a fact there'd be like an illegal gun charge, so it's a minimum 10 years, bro. They said 3 of them. And if you had those large capacity magazines, if those were in Cali, because they said Cali and Miami, the only reason I think they would bring that up is because they were found in California. So if you got the high capacity mag in California before they changed the magazine law, which I don't think has went all the way through there yet, that's another charge they can put on him because now he's violating, gun laws for the state, for that state.
Another picture of more ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there. Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly. Anyone with information can call 1-877-4-HSI-TIP. I want to express my deep appreciation for the victims and witnesses who have used their voices and helped bring this criminal conduct to light. We would not be here without them. I also want to thank the dedicated case agents on the HSI Trafficking in Person Squad in New York. They have been with us since day one and have worked tirelessly on this investigation. They will continue to be invaluable partners to us. I also want to thank the incredible agents and analysts from SCNY who have also provided tremendous assistance on this case. I'm deeply grateful for their continued work. And finally, I want to thank the outstanding career prosecutors from SCNY who are handling this case. Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Chrissy Slavic, Madison Smizer, and Mitzi Steiner, and their supervisors, Jamie Backleeper and Jacqueline Kelly. They are members of the Civil Rights Unit in our criminal division. We created the Civil Rights Unit when I became U.S. Attorney. I'm deeply proud of their work.
Hey, bro, what are we doing, man? Come on, bro. I got damn near 200 people in here. I don't even got 100 likes. Hit the goddamn like button, man. Okay? Y'all trying to end up like Diddy? Because if you lie, you steal, you'll motherfucking kill, man. Come on, the like button is free. Hit it for me.
Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man.
Hit the like button, man. It's free.
On this and so many other cases. I'll now take some questions.
Eric Katursky.
All right, we don't need to listen to him ask these questions. These questions are going to be wild, okay? But, so, there you have it, man. Extortion, sex trafficking, arson, illegal guns. Again, if nothing else sticks, bro, that the face motherfucking, what's the name? The face firearm, bro, he doing that time. You ain't gonna plead that out. You ain't gonna, nah, you doing that at the minimum. You know, but nothing else falls through. All the rest of these things, man, like you said, and the city of New York's picking this up, or your state of New York's picking it up. Again, bro. The Me Too thing is slowed down, but it's still here to some degree, of course, right? And this is why a lot of things, this isn't to take up for criminals and so on and so forth. People do diabolical things, I think they should be prosecuted. But when they were allowed to do what they did to Bill Cosby, right? Which Bill Cosby went to prison, and the Supreme Court of the state even said he should have never, the case should have never been heard, should have never been tried, and he should have never been in jail. The damage was done. Why? Because it was a humiliation ritual. Allegedly, they're saying because, hey, he had enough money or whatever to be able to buy NBC. He was trying to NBC, and niggas got out of his place, so they had to put him back in his place. But for whatever reason, whatever it may have actually been, clearly, like I said, humiliation ritual, bro. He went from one of the most loved men on the face of the fucking planet, right, to diabolical sexual deviant. That turned out, again, according to the law, that shouldn't even been a thing. Right? This man was 80-something years old, bro, in a prison cell. And it took him what? How long was Bill Cosby in there? At least 2 years? 2 years of his life in prison trying to appeal some shit that he should have never even had to go through. No matter how much money he gets back, no matter how much, he can never get that time back, he can never get his image back. Remember, bro, people were taking back. I remember the Navy, bro. They made him an honorary chief. They took away his thing, saying he was no longer, took away his honorary chiefdom from the Navy. All of these colleges and shit. He's one of the largest donators to HBCUs. They took away his honorary doctorates. Destroyed this man's legacy, man. Over some shit that, again, everybody was doing. Everybody's doing it. Everybody was doing them Quaaludes, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was doing them Quaaludes and that cocaine in the 60s and 70s. You know what I'm saying? Hell, hey, in the 70s, what they started doing, y'all? They started doing in the 70s. Tapping that vein. That boy.
This ain't no weed, Ray. And we ain't snorting no bitch. This is boy.
Boy, doing that boy. What y'all know about that boy? You hear me? Yeah, I said 70s. I ain't said 80s. So, again, man, here we are again. Somebody that's motherfucking whatever they tried to do. Who knows? You know? Diddy's on top of the world. And all these years, man, people was talking about it. People had jokes. People was talking about Diddy parties. Diddy party shit was just a motherfucking, you know. And lo and behold, now, bro, that shit ain't funny no more. It's real deal shit. And like they said, they're not done. Other people, this is a RICO. So what does that mean? RICO means, again, he's racketeering. All right? He's involved. He just saying he's at the top of the top. His story, you know for sure that it was celebrities at those parties. One of those celebrities being who? Who's one of them celebrities, people? That should have never, ever been there. Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in the hell this should have ever happened. What Diddy doing, man? What y'all see right there, man? Why Diddy got his hands like that, bro? Why Diddy got his hands like that, man? That's a very coincidental and convenient, you know, hand position for him to have. In prison, know what's going on. I would have been swallowed up. Swallowed up. I would. No, Rainbow Kid is not a freak off symbol, but it is indeed a symbol. I would. All of this, man. So, do we believe this? Is this still a rumor now? Is it still a rumor about Bishop Jakes? Bishop, I'm not going to address none of these rumors. I'm not addressing these rumors. Ain't rumors no more, Brother Jakes. Ain't rumors no motherfucking more. And I promise you, everybody involved, their lawyers are fucking hoping and praying and wishing and begging and pleading and bargaining and moving and shaking and every motherfucking thing else. Lord, please, hey, we need y'all to redact this motherfucking redacted. Redact, 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 redact. And again, now that we know Cassie wasn't telling no lies, bro. That TD Jake shit came out in the motherfucking Cassie shit, didn't it? That motherfucking tape ever get leaked with motherfucking TD Jake's goddamn power bottom. Not power bomb, not WWE. But spreading that pussy. Listen, man. Yeah, has anybody heard from Bishop Jakes? Where Bishop Jakes at? I ain't heard nothing about him lately. Where Bishop Jakes at? Did he do a sermon on Sunday? Can somebody check on him? Baby oil bishop is crazy. The baby oil bishop. Yes. And again, man, listen. It's all ties into it, bro. Bro, this is why black men have gotten out of the church. Bro, the church is just so full of debauchery and just downright evil in this nowadays, man. Everybody remember Eddie Long, right? Eddie Long, he mysteriously got sick and just whatever. Bro, they made Eddie Long a king, bro. After they found out he was fucking them boys. Saying what they think. This was confirmed. He's fucking them boys. Lost all that weight. Looking frail as a snail. And then motherfucking, hey, Uncle Charles came to collect, goddamn. Every day see you at the Puff is in jail for sex trafficking, brother, extortion, arson, having a defaced firearm, several of them. And I think they charged him with a high-capacity magazine. Is it anything I missed? Bro, this is why you need to learn the law. Okay? He purposely bought prostitutes from other states and brought them across state lines. That's where the sex trafficking came into. Those people that accepted the payment at the time pretty much turned state's witness and victims. Why? Because it benefits them. If and when Diddy fucking loses this criminal suit, what can all those people do that's in the especially the people that are named in the criminal case, y'all? What can they do? Cassidy already got her payday. But now everybody else that's listed as a victim after he's fucking found guilty in his criminal charges, what you think they're gonna do? Again, man, as much as this is about fucking Diddy, the other part of this, bro, is this is standard in Hollywood, dog. This is standard. Gay for play, gay for pay. These dudes, bro, is with this. Yes, all of them. Fred G, he'll be lucky just to make it out, bro, through the trial. Yeah, certified American, that's without a doubt. Shout out to American Negro. yeah. It ain't worth it, man. It is not worth it, nigga. Not for your soul or your butthole. He big. Yeah. Nigga talking to you like Shannon Sharp and you a boy. Not Michelle, but Michael. Oh God, man. I can't listen, man. I don't get it, man. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. But in Tuesday fashion, man. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, now Diddy. Right? They were showing this thing the other day on R. Kelly, right? About just how many songs he had written and produced and all these different things and so on and so forth. And you know, pretty much they were saying he got R. Kelly went to jail for sex trafficking. No underage girl shit or so on and so forth. He was prosecuted for sex trafficking. Women he was fucking dealing with were of age. He was just motherfucking bringing them across state lines. And when they claimed that they were being held against their will and forced to, you know what I mean, sex trafficking. That's why we keep telling y'all, man, this whole, you know, that P word y'all niggas love, man, you better leave that shit alone. That sex trafficking shit, bro, you getting minimum 20 years. That's off of like one charge. Pimping and pandering has changed into fucking sex trafficking, bro. That shit right there, nigga, you gonna be sitting down for a long time. And now you got these celebrities and shit that's, you know, for the fun of it or whatever, importing that pussy. And now your ass about to be motherfucking sitting down. All right? But the crazy thing about it is, nigga, this Diddy before he even get in there.
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
The bell, you get it because again, the people, the witnesses or the victims said that they were purposely brought from one state to another state for sex purposes. And they were paid. So even there aren't quote unquote customers, they were paid to come and perform sex acts and they were recorded. So that's how. That's another thing too, man. Listen, bro. Bitch, no, baby. Hey, you better have a good memory because you ain't finna record me. You freaky recording niggas, video niggas. Hey, man, in this day and age, y'all a brave soul, bro. I never. Shout out to my homeboy, man. Shout out to my young niggas, man. It's my young niggas, bro. He was all about the shit, right? And he was like, yeah, man. He like record, you know, chicks topping him off, whatever, whatever. That's his thing. And he started dealing with this girl, and the girl would not let him do it. And it was bothering him. The nigga talking, yeah, man, she won't even let me record every motherfucker, you know, give me head, man, whatever, you know, whatever. And I was like, nigga, why you even need to do that? You know what I'm saying? In my head, because it's like, bro, I'm there for the head, nigga. I ain't there for the motherfucking record it. Like, I can't feel it. Don't feel good after I watch her do it again. Like, no, I'm there for the moment, baby. If only for one night. Baby, I need that head and that pussy. If only for one night. I don't need no recording, baby. If it's good enough, I'll remember it. And I'm gonna be back. All right. But telling me how she wouldn't do it or whatever, and lo and behold, bro, because I don't do that. I don't let nobody, My nigga went through her phone, bro. And guess what he found? But them phones is caught up, man. But don't be keeping no motherfucking evidence in the phone, man. Erase that shit. Delete that shit, nigga. Put that shit on the hard drive, goddamn. Now get it off your phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, hey, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Like I said, when we found out that he put that, you know, the first Decepticon in that video, man, that shit right there is wild. Cree know what it is. Shout out to Cree, man. No. Listen, Calvin. That's what we talking about. So, you know, on Tuesdays, Calvin, we talk about, you know, conspiracy stuff or whatever. You know, we put our tinfoil hats on. You know, we call it a certain thing on Tuesdays, but we really can't put it in the thing because, you know, YouTube be gunning for me if I put that shit in the title, so I can't. So this is the conspiracy aspect of it too. And that's what I was saying. The other than, even though Diddy is the focus, the point is again that Diddy is the standards. There's plenty of Diddy's out here. And it's not just the black dudes. Again, Harvey Weinstein, same thing happened to him. Right? Harvey Weinstein was a, you know, one of the biggest directors, producers, whatever the fuck you call them or whatever in Hollywood, man. Had some of the biggest clout, right? Biggest power. And lo and behold, same shit. But don't use your motherfucking position to get that pussy. If she not fucking with you, bro, she not fucking with you. Well, I mean, I don't think this has any. I don't think this has any election implications, brother. I don't think this has any election implications. I know Diddy was a rock the vote and the whole revolt shit, the summit or whatever. He's a Democratic supporter, but I don't think this swings one thing one way or the other politically for the presidential election, bro. I don't think that matches up. Yep, Epstein did the same thing. Hell, that shit was so bad with Epstein, bro. They let Epstein motherfucking leave and come to the jail as he pleased, bro. Why? He had motherfucking tapes on motherfuckers. The motherfuckers that went to Pleasure Island with, hey, the judge, no matter what, the judge had judges over him that probably been there. Man was cut one of the craziest motherfucking deals in the history of mankind. And before they let that motherfucking list out, hey, what happened? What happened to good old Jeffrey? Every day you always American Negro. Every time. Again, being able to fucking do the buyer's remorse shit, bro. That's the scary part about this. A woman can be completely and totally compliant and whatever. And I'm not talking anything to where physical violence or force is involved, like the Cassie situation. Cassie was forced to do shit and beat up and all this other shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where he's like, hey, you want this, I want that. We good? We good. And then she decide the motherfucking hit you with the, you know what I'm saying? After she knows she gonna get what she want.
Yes, Daddy, come get this cooch. It's hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza, baby. Hot and moist. You're gonna have to lay me on a towel. Let me bend these legs back like a paper clip, bitch. Come, Daddy, come get this cat.
She hit you with that. You take that cat, and 20 years from now, nigga, locked up just like that. That's why I be saying it, man. Listen, if a woman, hey, she not into me, bro. Hey, just move right on along. We ain't got to waste each other's time. I ain't gonna convince you. You ain't gotta convince me. Hey, it's plenty of more pussy out here in the world, baby. Billions of them. Billions and billions. Shout out to a man, Reg, man. Shout out to Reg for sure, man. Appreciate you, brother, for the 5 on the Cash App, brother. Greatly appreciate it. Locked and loaded. They say they're not done and they're going to release, the names or whatever, because they were talking about supervisors and workers that assisted him in, cleaning up them hotels and cleaning up shit from the freak offs, man. Niggas was delivering the motherfucking the baby oil and the tranquilizers and the ketamine and the amphetamines, and hey man, yeah, they get some time too, but more likely than not, they're gonna cooperate. This is to go after Diddy, bro. And when you reach this pinnacle of what's name, even Kanye to a degree, right? Bro, you see what they did to Kanye? Bro, they snatched that motherfucking the Diddy's deal from Kanye, bro. They cut his fucking net worth by like 50%, maybe even 60. Locked him out of his fucking account, took the nigga money and made it to where he couldn't even access his money. His money, y'all. Hey, shout out to D-Town. Hey, Vic was a quick lesson too. People forget about that shit. Vic shit was a quick fucking lesson. Bro, I just know, bro. Like I said, bro, bro, can you imagine 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil, bro? 1,000 bottles? Bro, I don't even think fucking Walmart gets a shipment of 1,000 bottles of baby oil, bro. We out. I give about 300 to 500 is what I say, right? Because people don't buy baby oil like that, bro. 1,000. This nigga had a motherfucking Johnson & Johnson plug directly, nigga. He had to. 1,000 bottles of baby oil, bro. 1,000 bottles, bro. 50-gallon drums of baby oil. Oh God. All serious though, man. Listen. The lesson here, like I told y'all, do not reach your pussy limit. I told you niggas, man. People be forgetting Dwight Howard done got caught up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know this is why you'll never see me with a Playboy shirt on. Bro, Hugh Hefner, fucking niggas. It's fucking men, bro. Okay? The nigga had so much pussy, he said he got bored and he wanted to try that pussy one day. Brothers, slow down. Take your time. Pussy is great. Okay? It's phenomenal, fantastic, awesome, amazing, magnificent. Okay? All the motherfucking onomatopoeia, nigga. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you wanted one like this, bro. Listen, we wanted one of these. Be careful. Don't fall in love now. Ooh. Ooh. Oh God. Yeah, you running that pussy right there, boy. Hey. Telling you, man. But hey, man, that's the thing here, bro. This bro, and the crazy part about it is, but the way things been going, bro, I think some of those names are gonna come up out of there, and this is why you seen people start distancing themselves from Diddy. What's the Young Miami? She left him alone and start, bro. These people know when this shit gonna go down. People talk to them and let them know, hey, you know your boy. They're getting closer. They're almost there. And lo and behold, like you said, bro, Usher got a connection to him, strong connection. This nigga talking about they was in the bed together when he was a little boy and all this other type shit. And we all know motherfucking Usher got that bump. This ain't no speculation either. Remember, I don't think people remember this shit, bro. Bro, it's another thing too. I really wanted to keep this place. I got to show this though. I got to. Bruh. I don't want to hear shit about black men being sexually irresponsible. I just can't. Okay? A bitch fine, bro. I don't care how fine she is. Okay? All right? Okay? But let me find this shit real quick. Bro, and then listen. Oh shit. This is wild. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all this. Bro, they're trying to get Buddy to pay $50 million in bail, bro. $50 million in bail. Let me see if I can enlarge this a little bit better. Sorry. There we go. The defense proposes a following bail package: a $50 million bond, co-signed by Sean Combs, his mother, his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and his 3 adult sons, secured by the equity in Mr. Combs' residence located at 2 West Star Island in Miami, Florida. The appraised value of the home is about $48 million. The home is unencumbered. In anticipation of his bail hearing on August 20th, 2024. August 20th? What the fuck? Okay, Mr. Combs paid off the remaining mortgage of about $18 million so that the home could be used for a secure bond to be free of a mortgage. So damn, so he knew this when he knew this a month ago, almost a month ago, because August the 20th. So he already knew, his team knew this shit was coming. So this been, you know what I'm saying? They've been well aware of this for a while. So like he paid the mortgage off so he could have the full evaluation of the property, and not saying, you know, so they couldn't counterbalance and say, oh, well, you owe a mortgage on it, right? secured by the equity of Mr. Combs' mother, home located at 450 Alton Road in Miami, Florida. Mr. Combs' travel will be restricted to the Southern District of Florida and Southern District of New York to attend court, meet with his counsel, and attend medical appointments, which we will address at the court separate sealed submission, as well as the Eastern District of New York of the District of New Jersey, only to the extent of his travels to and from New York involves the airport in those districts. Mr. Combs' passport was surrendered on his counsel April 1st, 2024. So they gave his passport over. I think they might have announced that because I think that's when they pulled the plane over or something. His counsel advised the prosecutors of this fact in an email dated the same day. Counsel will provide this passport to pretrial services. The passport of the following family members who have already surrendered their passports to counsel after the raids on Mr. Combs' home: Janice Combs, Chance Combs, Jesse Combs, Delilah Combs, Love Combs. Damn, crazy. So who are all these females? All of the females, right? Shit. Damn. So pretty much, bro. Y'all see it? I'm trying to share the screen quick. Hold on. No, so no. Hold on, let me see something. Looking for this thing with your boy. How the fuck is it at? Oh, wait, whoa, wait. Joe Budden, they got Joe Budden at one of the free calls? Come on, Joe, you got to explain yourself, Joe. You got to explain yourself, Joe. Bro, I'm trying to find this damn thing, man. This nigga in this fucking coat. Jesus Christ. It's not there. Either way, it was this fucking thing of fucking Usher, right? And he's doing this thing where like he's performing and hold on, is this it? No. Yeah, he's performing and the girl is he's acting like a bartender or something. He's feeding the girl cherries, like the maraschino cherries, and she's just all with it, bro. Again, Usher has been confirmed to have that Nestle Crunch, bro. Okay, all right. If a man knew that the woman had that motherfucking Nestle Crunch, okay. Here we go. Hold on. Bro, this what I'm talking about. Listen, nigga. I don't want to hear it, man. I just don't want to hear it. I don't want niggas getting the blame no more. I don't want niggas getting the blame no more for what they choose to do with their little pussy, man. I can't accept it. Listen, Usher, they don't care. The groupie effect, yeah, that snap, crackle, pop, baby. They don't care, man. They don't care. Mind you, Usher's married now. Right? Bro, listen. Bump me up. That's bump me up. That's that's how the hoes be when Usher come around. Bro, I wish I would have saved the tweet where a bitch said herpes ain't that really that damn bad. For Usher, man. Shout out to Usher, man. That's the type of motherfucking hype I want, nigga, in my life. Bitch, no. And she still want to go. What herpes? Second time. Second time. She had to go round 2. Do not care, bro. That Hermes with a P. Shout out to sir. Nigga got that Hermes with a P. Brother, what kind of question is this, brother? what kind of question is this? For one, brother, I would never be Diddy. Okay, I could never be Diddy because Diddy's out here motherfucking doing the bending. Okay, and getting bent. Okay, I could never be Diddy, brother.
You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
But if I was his lawyer, okay, I would be trying to, as his counsel, get as much shit of this. If they did something illegal, some type of search that wasn't there, something, bro. And I would be trying to get a plea deal on the table immediately and get this shit down to as close to 10 years as I possibly can, 15. In my head, I say he's gonna be convicted of at least what did they give R. Kelly, y'all? What did R. Kelly get? Oh, yeah. Lachey. Shout out to Lachey. Appreciate you, love. Lachey, you new face in here. No face in the place. Appreciate you, Lachey.
Ain't nothing but some money.
The feds have over 96% conviction rate. Sad to say, it may be over for him. Not only is this a bad look, it's unfortunate to see black success dwindle so rapidly. Who's next? Well, listen, love, like I said, this is Tuesday, so we're talking about how, again, Diddy is just the person going on right now. This is a part of Hollywood. You get to the point of where you are not feeding the machine, as they say, as you need to. And once you stop making the deposits into the machines you're supposed to make, be it new people that bring in, new talent or whatever, or, those blood sacrifices, in order to, to keep the shit going, to keep up your end of the bargain, bro, they yank your ass from the top. And you serve as the example for the rest of the people that want to get in on the be a part of the club. You said, oh, so R. Kelly got 20 years? So same thing then. And R. Kelly took his shit to trial. So if R. Kelly took it to trial and got 20 years, his defense team and R. Kelly was broke. R. Kelly, and compared to Diddy, he had no money, right? So with the money and the resources that Diddy has, this man talking about posting a $50 million bill, right? I'll say he gets 10 to 15 years on a plea deal. Take the plea deal, do the 10 to 15, because again, like I said, he's not getting out of the gun charges, bro. He's not going to beat that. The gun charge alone is in like 3 of them. 3 defaced The face means scraped serial number guns. Dirty straps, which I don't even understand, bro. You're damn near a billionaire. What the fuck you need a dirty strap for? That's another thing that just kills me too, bro. Like what the hell? And pray to God, bro. Listen, ain't no bodies on them straps. Pray to God, them straps is not dirty. They just motherfucking scraped. Cause his body on them straps. Now that's something totally different. And then now we got to go back, like you said, in totality. Who or what killed fucking Biggie? D-Champ, I hope not, man. I hope not. But D-Champ, you know what's crazy? The fucking shit was separated, right? So I ain't gonna talk about that. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. Hey. Hey, man. Shine, hey, this Shine right now.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas.
That's Shine, bro. Told y'all. Bro, Diddy done beat a lot of shit, man. Like I said, you got to go back to, even the club situation. Club shooting and shit. Shine did what, 5 years? How many years did Shine do? Nah, I think Shine got 10 and he did like 7 or 8. How many years did Shine do, y'all? Hey, super duper underrated album, by the way. That first Shine album, bro. 10. He had 10 years, and I think he did like 8. He did like 8 of the 10, right? So just look at this, right? So we got Biggie gone, Shine locked up. Remember Loon? Loon got locked up. Then you had Craig Mack pass away at like early 50s. Black Rob passed away early 50s. Shit, G-Dep. Didn't G-Dep get locked up again too? G-Dep went back to prison, right? G-Dep, or did G-Dep die? G-Dep died? Yeah, but G-Dep still alive, right? G-Dep didn't die. I know Loon is out. Loon was doing shit with what's the funny fat nigga name that be with Joe Budden? Oh, damn, G-Dep just got out? Crazy. No, Black Rob died. Black Rob and what's his name? But yeah, G-Dep just got out. Mace was good. Mace didn't really, Mace didn't have a, Mace got the fuck away from around there. Mace knew what was going on. Shot to Dell. The girl he shot in the face in the club said all the people who turned on her trying to get back into her life, calling and trying to come to see her. She always carrying a gun everywhere. I bet, man. That's some trauma. That's some traumatizing shit, bro. Yeah. That too. Listen, bro. Listen. It's so many Diddy stories, bro. It's not even funny. And then, like I said, when we did the drink, you had the drink champ shit with him and Fab. Can we party? Let's party together. All this other shit. 50 Cent got hella stories. Like, hey, let me take you shopping and all this other shit. Bro, Diddy been on some other shit for a while, man. He's the epitome of a freaky ass nigga, bro. Let me drop this link, man, if y'all want to come up. Diddy is the epitome of a freaky ass nigga, bro. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, the shit he told Fab was wild, bro. Yeah, and 50 told 50 again, man. And this is what I say about certain niggas, man. This is how you know, like certain individuals, just the way they roll and the way they, you know what I mean, the way they handle shit. Diddy told this story about Cassie, bro, years ago, before any of this shit popped off. Talking about how, hey man, he had to hit him up and let him know your girl is out here. People sending pictures. I just got this shit on my phone, like just so you know, or whatever. He's trying to look out. And then he put two and two together. It's like, no, this nigga was, you know what I'm saying? That's the nigga doing commentary in the background. Yeah. Take that dick. Yeah. Listen, that too. Listen, a lot of these niggas now, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, now that this shit, nigga, 1,000 fucking bottles of baby oil. Y'all, hey, it's gonna be hard for you niggas out here, man. Be talking any of that gangster shit, any of that, whatever. Y'all niggas at the Diddy party, bro. Not looking good. Hell, Devin Haney ass, Meek Mill, Joe Budden. All you niggas that's at the Diddy party, man. Again, they got some crazy fucking allegations out right now about fucking Trey Songz. You know, they've been trying to get Trey Songz for a minute, bro. They've been on, bro. The women been on Trey Songz ass for quite some time. Pause. Wise Will, what up, fam? What's going on with you, brother?
Hey, what's going on? Fantastic.
Hey, man, I can't complain. What's up with you?
Man, yeah, you right. I forgot about that. Yeah, Trey Songz needs to be careful too. Yeah, because I didn't heard some allegations about him. He might be next.
Yeah.
Yeah, he about a documentary away from getting taken in cuffs.
Yeah, man. If he's in that fucking if his name's mentioned in this thing, you'll see him be one of the people that get taken down.
Yeah,
but that's the crazy thing about it too, right? Because his network is a bunch of fucking celebrities, man. So just imagine the fallout from this shit if they, you know.
Yeah, it's just wild. I mean, my childhood been getting shattered left and right, man. All these dudes going down, you know, the Bill Cosbys and the R. Kellys. Yeah, Diddy's he's a freaky ass nigga for real. He the 69 guy. Like, I think Kendrick got the wrong person.
Yeah, man, listen, bro. The shit that niggas be saying or whatever, and I when I tell you I hate that song with a fucking passion, because it's so multifaceted, the issues and problems with it or what it is. But like you said, bro, the niggas that you really need to be talking about, bro, come on, Diddy with this shit right here that Diddy's got going on. So you mean to tell me Drake is doing this shit and Drake nobody never said shit about no Drake party. Nobody said nothing about Drake with 1,000 miles of fucking baby oil and no crazy shit like this, a freak off, so none of this shit, right? And him and Drake and Diddy actually had beef. Remember, they got into it at the club or whatever.
Yeah.
Allegedly fucking Puff slapped him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they never even been on terms for him to be, hanging around and shit like that. But you talking this shit about Drake, and lo and behold, you know what I'm saying? But Diddy's not popping, so
My thing is, I mean, if you allegedly knew all this stuff, but you didn't come out with it until it was time to diss him, now you want to. But no, I knew Diddy was crazy though when he made them niggas walk all the way to Harlem to get some cheesecake.
Yeah, bro. Man, listen, bro.
Hey,
as much as New York niggas say suck my dick, that was definitely the time for it.
Yeah, it's wild, but yeah, those rumors been out about it for years. I know Professor Griffin going in on him for years. 50 been trolling him like 20 years now. So it's been around in the industry, but people he had too much power, and the crazy part is everybody talks about how much of a bully Suge Knight was, but this nigga Diddy is like Suge Knight times 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed, bro. Niggas had all them jokes to Diddy, man, the whole time. This nigga out here, you know what I'm saying? Taking everything. Take that. Hey, one just no saying. But Lethal, what's up, your brother? Go ahead.
What's up, man? Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Hey, check this out. This is my theory, right? Fantastic. You tell me what you think. I think stuff like this is what gets employee handbooks and shit like that. They get to add and stuff to that, if you know what I'm saying. Because see, the thing is, it's like they start at the top, and it's like this shit opens up the floodgates for other stuff. And reason I'm bringing this up is because I think dudes got to watch how they moving out here. The fact that like an easy flying somebody out can be labeled as a one of them type of things. I don't want to say the wrong term on your platform, but you know what I'm saying. So I think there's got to be a lesson. Watch how we moving out here when we dealing with chicks, and even if you're in any type of position of power, whether it's HR or whatever, you gotta really tread lightly as a man out here.
Well, no, yeah, and that's a great point, and that's what I was saying earlier, man. I think we definitely need to be challenging the laws and making sure the laws and shit on this like this, bro, is precise, because this could trickle down. I don't think it would, but it could trickle down to the regular everyday people. But bro, it'll be wild, bro, if they tried this shit with a, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, usually like it's happening now, right? It's only because this dude's a celebrity and it was going on for some time or whatever. So more likely than not, I don't think a guy would be able to, a regular guy, they'd be able to, put together a case and have all these fucking women claim that or whatever, unless he was like, you know what I'm saying, this nigga having threesomes and foursomes and he flying them in 3 or 4 at a time. But I think for the most part we're safe. But I definitely see where you're coming from, and I agree that we need to make sure that these laws, man, are a lot more not as broad and not as just, you know what I'm saying, so widespread and a wide net as to where anybody can get caught up in it like that. That's definitely true, brother.
Now, let me say this. Let me ask you this, because so let's say, for example, you out there, you in the South, right? Fantastic. You in Georgia?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's just say, for example, you see somebody online and you like them, and you fly her out to Georgia to see you. Can that be labeled as that?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So
ST?
Yes.
Yes. That's technically
that's scary.
Yeah, technically, but I mean, it will be, like I said, the chance of it happening is it's just not that what's name, bro. And especially on a one-time occasion. Now, if forcefully something happened or whatever, forcefully, yeah, of course. But if it's consensual and whatever, all this other shit, bro, it's just like, nah, hey, I think that'd be hard to prove. If no money was exchanged, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, telling her from jump. We got one of the experts here. Hey, for the family, just came up for me in the back real quick, fam, because you're new, so I just want to make sure you're a real person. Yeah, I need you. Everything's black, brother. I need to be able to see. There we go. All right, cool. All right, you turn your camera out, bro. So technically, and that's what I'm saying, Lethal. I think that's what we definitely need to take care of, as to where that shit can't be possible. Because I don't think a man need to be fucking worried about buying a chick a plane ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because now, shit, you now we go on vacation, and we, you know what I'm saying. So now that's sex trafficking. That's crazy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So that's something they definitely need to tighten up in this thing. But I think, like I said, in these situations with the R. Kelly situation and the Diddy situation, it wasn't just isolated incidents. It was a recurring thing over time, and that's how they hit him with the RICO, and there's other stuff involved or whatever too. So
1,000 bottles of baby oil is fucking wild.
Wild.
That nigga had a Sam's Club membership, bro.
And let me say first, Royce was right, man. Royce. Hey, man, Royce done said a couple other names, man, but he definitely was talking about Diddy. Go ahead, Royce.
Yeah, what up, man? I told y'all, and I told y'all I knew about this back in the early '90s. That's why I stepped away from the hip hop scene, because
why you ain't tell nobody though?
Yeah, I've been telling people for years.
Yeah.
He
you ain't try to say nobody. He was a bum.
Huh? You say what?
What?
Why you ain't try to save the rest of the young brothers that's getting into the game?
Man, I've been telling. Man, I've been talking about this, like I said, since about '94.
And now you're talking about niggas trying to buy pussy across the sea. And ain't telling that game either.
Brother, just wait your turn, brother. We will let you get your piece in, bro. Let him say his piece. Go ahead, Roy.
Right. No, man, I've been talking about that for years. And I even had some Facebook posts about it a couple years ago about all this stuff that's going down now that we're finding out. And Diddy ain't the only one, which I've been saying for a long time. And that, you know, it's going to be interesting who else is going to get wrapped up into this. The thing about this, they just denied Diddy bail. And the reason they did that, when you're dealing with the feds, they're trying to keep you from talking. When they do that, because the only person you can really talk to is your attorney at that point. So they're trying, and this happened close to the election. They're trying to keep him quiet. Who they're trying to keep him quiet about, we don't know yet. But like we know about TD Jakes going to them parties.
What would he say anyway?
What?
If he wasn't, I mean, if he could talk, what would he say? He ain't doing shit for us.
Oh, he gonna start naming names.
I mean, so what that do for us? He gonna say I sold out. He gonna say I became a punk for white people. So what's your point?
Yeah, but brother,
it depends on who those white people are.
Royce, so let me, so brother, let me, I'm gonna let you jump up front of the line because it's like I'm trying to figure out. So what are you trying to discuss, brother? Because I'm confused. Because
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Like this older head, right? Sitting there smoking a cigar and everything. Like you young niggas should have known what's going on and all that, right? I'm trying to figure out if Puffy was out right now, what would he say to us? He ain't did nothing this whole time.
What would Puff say to us?
Yeah, he said most of me. They're trying to silence Puffy. Ain't that what you said?
Yeah, but he's saying
what would he say?
Brother, he's talking about from a legal aspect. He's not saying speaking to the public or no shit like that.
Okay, so he would rat at white people. I get you.
No, it's not white people, brother. It wouldn't be white people. That's on. So
he gonna rat out black people.
What? No, he would rat out anybody he had to. Go ahead.
He's going to rat out whoever.
I think he's talking to the aspect of trying to corroborate a story.
Yeah,
that's what I think. That's what he's trying to. That's what he's trying to say is that he doesn't want to get anybody.
I'm saying, how is he a benefit? How has he been a benefit? And so what if he rat? So what if he can't talk?
That's not nobody. Him being out or in jail is not going to stop him from telling on people. That's not what he's saying.
What's he gonna do for us though? He's a fag. So what?
Well, first off, brother, don't use that word because they'll flag.
My bad, Jay. My bad.
You could. But secondly, again, I don't think it's about that, brother. It's not about Diddy doing anything for us. We're discussing the aspect of the things that he's did over the years, the people that fucking, knew about it and let it go on and participated anyway. A lot of them being men that, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know those names and those different things.
But I heard these old niggas trying to defend him though. Like if he could do something, what would he do?
What he could do if he got out is intimidate a witness.
So what? He trying to save himself. What's your point?
That's the point of them not letting them out.
Yeah.
Oh, so this discussion is about celebrity. This is celebrity channel. I got you.
No. So, brother, it's not about celebrity. It's not a celebrity channel, brother. Again, like I said, no, we're talking about the topic of, again, Diddy not being the only one, and this is being the standard for Hollywood famous, high-ranking people. They did the same shit with.
Okay, bet.
Hold on, brother.
I got you.
Hold on. They did the same thing with Bill Cosby. They did the same thing with R. Kelly. They did the same with Harvey Weinstein. They did the same thing with to the point Kevin Spacey, right? I don't know if you know who that is, the dude that played in.
Yeah, I know. It's a white boy.
Right, cool. So that's what we're talking. So what? So it's part the conspiracy aspect of it and the ritual fucking punishment or whatever you want to call it, But then the other part of it too is like brothers talking about this part from what the brother that was previously speaking before Royce, how this could trickle down to the regular everyday man. A regular everyday man shouldn't have to worry about the fact of the matter that, hey, if I fly a chick out from another state, you know what I'm saying, fly her in to get some pussy, now I got to worry about a possible fucking sex trafficking charge. That's what we're talking about.
I don't. Yeah, that's why I came up because I don't think that
you should get some homegrown scratch, nigga. I mean, it's dangerous nowadays.
Yeah, but that's not it. It's the intimidating factor of a celebrity flying somebody out and what they do after they fly that person out. You know, usually what a man.
Wait. Let me ask you this question. They fly in immigrants, don't they?
Yeah, but brother. First off, brother. I gave you what's the name, so just mute up for me, brother. We got to give other brothers a chance to speak, brother.
I got you.
Yeah. Go ahead, Diesel.
So the problem is that when somebody flies them out and what they do afterwards, right? So you fly a chick out, she doesn't want to do what you want to do. Usually us regular people as men, we say, all right, well, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with you or whatever. But what celebrities do is they try to force them to stay where they're at. They don't give them a way out. They try to intimidate them into doing what they want them to do, right? So I think that's what the difference is when it comes to the elements of sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying?
Not only
you believe that though? Whoa. You believe that? They be down with the cause.
Well,
you don't think so, huh?
It's not the fact of me not thinking so. It's the fact of the matter. I'm talking about the elements alone. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm saying Puffy had Cassie and all of them. They was down with the cause.
Yeah, we understand that.
All right.
To add to the call,
so they both should be in jail, right? You agree with that?
Well, they both should. If you go by the letter of the law, yes. But if you see what's going on nowadays, they're going after what they consider the Johns, the tricks, and stuff, and they're foregoing prosecution of the pros. We see this in a lot of the commercialized sex arrests. They'll arrest the Johns, they'll arrest the pimps and stuff, but they won't arrest the pros. They'll treat her as a victim.
This goes back to like fantastic. This goes back to like Heidi Fleiss type situation in the mid 90s. You know, common sense is easy to figure this out. If you're a person of any type of celebrity or especially like political power, but your weakness is your Johnson, and you get caught up like the governor of New York a couple years ago. He was the most, he was the AG for the state and, had aspirations of becoming governor and all that. But his Johnson got him found out, and then bam, he's no longer a political power. So
shit, Bill Clinton made it.
Same thing. Well, I'm saying he's an exception. You look at Hollywood, this has been going on, like Fantastic said earlier, 60, 70, 80 years at the beginning of Hollywood, where it's simple. The big movie execs, they'll get the folks, on a casting couch, whatever, or get them in a compromised position, have that jank recorded and say, all right, I got you now. I own you. You do what the hell I need you to do.
That's what I don't agree with you with, right? Don't everybody agree with what's going on? Don't people that go do that, they want that, right?
That's only one portion of it.
Yeah, they wanted
the casting couch.
They agree to it.
That's still a form of. That's still a form of.
They agree to being. They agree to being solicited.
Yeah, but for the family, listen, brother, you saying the same thing we're saying. So I don't know when you came in, how long you've been watching, brother. We went over that. That's one of the first things I said, and we said that even when
my bad, brother, man.
Well, no, it's cool. Just make sure you let you know we're on the same side. We're not. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you came in.
Sure. I'll be hearing these old heads talking about. I'll be trying to look like, what's the solution though?
Well, brother, it's no solution. That's what I say. So it's no solution because this is going to forever continue. So as long as there's like a Hollywood and any type of high power situation, this is the leverage they use at those levels to have control over people. Because if you,
as long as there's money, it's going to continue.
Yeah, period. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
money and power is going to continue.
Would it be a Hollywood without Negroes?
Say again.
Would it be a Hollywood without Negroes?
It was before.
It's been pretty much
started without Negroes.
Yeah. The majority of it is. The majority of Hollywood doesn't.
So as long as Negroes involved, it's gonna continue.
Well, no, it was doing the casting couch shit was going on way before the Negroes were involved, brother.
Nah, niggas, we started this. What you talking about?
No.
Yeah, no. Now you wilding. No, sir.
Y'all thinking yourselves that weak? You sitting here smoking cigars and you think you that weak?
Well, it's not weak, brother. The problem, the point and problem of what we can prove, I can disprove your point. You're on some pro black shit, just talking shit at this point.
I'm not even that. I'm talking about some pro weak shit.
No, it's not.
We're just pro weak.
It's not weak. It's not weak because you're wrong. because
These
we
people
won't
had to put
acknowledge.
on. Let me give an
Because we
example of
want
what I
to
mean,
acknowledge
brother, man.
your
Go
fantasy,
ahead.
brother. Because we want to acknowledge your fantasy and the way you're trying to make things out, and we want to acknowledge that don't make us weak, brother. That makes you
Oh
delusional.
no, don't say we, because you're not them, right? You're not these other niggas. What I'm trying to say is this: these white people had to put on black skin back in the day, black mask, Mr. Strokes to act black. A nigga told them to do that. These same old niggas here did that, and they were
Yeah,
smoking cigars back then too.
so you banging on the old? These niggas not that old, brother. They
Man,
got
I'm
great.
telling you, they messed up the game. This them niggas that did it. They
No,
just want to
brother,
talk
they're not
about shit
that
they
old.
did.
They not old enough for that, brother. These aren't boomers, brother.
They
These
daddies did it.
what that mean? Your granddaddy did it, nigga.
Maybe, but I'm trying to tell you what I know. It's a nigga behind the it's a nigga behind the veil.
Let's get the other brother in, man, and then we'll let you bang on the old niggas some more a little bit later, brother.
Hey,
what's
I
up,
want to
brother?
smack their ass down to the ground.
God damn.
What's up with you, Jamel? Go ahead.
What's up, man? Hey, you know what? The problem I have with niggas is like you have RICO charges and only one man gets arrested. Like I thought the RICO charge was for organized crime.
Well, the thing is, if this is something of which, a CCE type situation, if it's a conspiracy, right? So if this was something set up of any sort of more than 2 or 3 people involved,
It has to be.
Yeah. So
You
it would fall under RICO.
You can't have a man of his visibility that's
but
rich.
he's the equivalent of, say, the mob boss, pretty much.
Okay,
Or
if
not the mob boss,
okay,
the
so
underboss.
So what you just said, a boss of employees. So therefore, the boss is not the only one committing crimes.
But he's the kingfish, though. Like when
And
they
he
have
has
guided,
other people.
guided,
He
they care
has.
more about getting guided than they care about the
This is what I'm
everyday
saying.
soldier.
How do you have a solo arrest and not multiple arrests?
The bell.
He don't understand what a kingpin is, dude.
Exactly.
I know exactly what a kingpin
Let me have it
is.
real quick. Hold on, let me have it real quick. So the bell, they said it was more arrests to be to happen, brother. Just like they did with
a RICO case
Right.
went on for
But
years.
Now, what's the delay in the R. Kelly arrest?
What do you mean?
He got RICO charged.
His hoes said that they voluntarily did it. What did you talk about?
Too many people talking at one time.
So the bell, so the bell. I see what you're saying now. So the bell, and that's probably what's going to happen in the Diddy case. So like you said, when in the RICO they grab everybody else, but this ain't like no street nigga shit, bro. This is a rich nigga and all workers / victims. So all them motherfuckers gonna flip. They gonna turn.
That's the point.
See, this is what I'm saying. When you have like Surviving R. Kelly, and then you have all these niggas that was ex-security coming on YouTube expressing themselves to Vlad and telling, you know what I'm saying, telling everything, all these things in detail, and they witnessed all this go on with underage girls. You know what I'm saying? They're just as guilty as the predator.
Hey, what's the word? Comparable? Comparable?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And see, they telling R. Kelly, they telling about what R. Kelly did or what Puffy did, but they're not telling about what they did, because most of these dudes take advantage of their perks too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go through me to get to his room.
That's what I'm saying about these other niggas. They comparable too.
Yeah, but if nobody's saying that security or whatever did the action,
everybody know what's going on.
Because the finger is pointed on to R. Kelly and Puffy. Nobody's taking accountability for their side. For you know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you, if everybody was goody two shoes around Puffy and R. Kelly, because these people don't walk alone. They have security. So there's always going to be someone that's going to be a witness to their actions.
They don't care about oh boy, there was the bodyguard. They want Puffy. He the big fish.
The point of a RICO case is to shut down an organization. You get as many
people. Why they ain't lock up Obama and all them other motherfuckers that was with Epstein?
Brother, you gotta stop cutting him off. Go ahead, Diesel.
The point of a RICO case is to shut down an organization. You get as many people to corroborate a story to shut down whoever is running the organization. The people that are not willing to cooperate will go down with the RICO case. But if they're a bunch of
Pull
RICO
out your
cases,
badge. Pull out your badge.
you get a lot of people. You get a lot of people to cooperate to get out of those charges to shut down that organization. That's the reason for the RICO case.
Yeah,
they might have you might have a bunch of people that are suspects in the RICO case, but they flip to shut down that organization and they don't get charged.
Yeah, and that's what happened with the that's what happened with mainly. Like I see what you're saying, the bill, but that's what you're talking about. That's what happened. More likely
now when the feds come in, they do their homework because the feds are more thorough than states. You know what I'm saying? Because they have about a 90. God damn.
The feds ain't figure out who did Trump in. What you talking about? The feds is weak.
Hold on, man. The feds got about a 95 to 98% winning percentage.
Because niggas don't take it to trial. Yeah,
but do you understand?
So what I'm saying is when you talk about prostitution or sex trafficking or whatever the case may be, you got to have customers. So how come nobody else is being arrested? I mean, if you are engaging in illegal activity, especially as far as
why you think they ain't shut down Chinatown yet? All that prostitution, all them triads, all that prostitution. All them blacked out massage parlors. Why you think they ain't do it yet? You think they done?
I don't know. I haven't asked.
You probably a customer. That's all good.
But you got to remember though, the whole thing about immunity. So they don't want the small fish. Don't even want you don't want the mid-level fish. They want the big fish. So they'll give the small fish the immunity, like you're saying. They might have been culpable involved, but the small, they want the big dogs. That's why a lot of times, like you say, talking about the mafia, they didn't want certain folks dealing in certain illegal activities like dealing drugs.
I'm not trying to show y'all, man. I just don't want y'all to argue with white people bullshit.
Well, this is common criminality type stuff. White, black, Hispanic really don't matter. The fact that now all of what's occurred to Diddy,
the panel etiquette is terrible, man. Yeah, I mean, niggas be talking at the same time.
Have some damn logic to instead of talking over people. Long-winded is a reason.
We gotta tighten this shit up. Let me read super chat real quick. Shout out to my man T.O. for the membership message, brother. Remember for my 5 months. Appreciate it. Shout out to T.O. again. Appreciate you, brother. For the put some names on it now. I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to T.O. again for the 5. We ain't have YouTubes in the 90s, and some of us were being born in other countries at the time in the 90s. So let us know the names now. T.O., what are you asking, brother? Just you ain't got to pay me, but just you know what I mean. Let me know what you're talking about, because what names? I think we named them.
You just not us, man.
Yeah, let Royce continue. He sounded like he was headed somewhere interesting. Yeah, the new brother, man. We gotta get him. You know what I'm saying? Get him. You know what I'm saying on track.
You know, my bad, G. What's the? I bring money, G. Believe it.
Shout out to Tuku for school for the 10. I don't know what that.
I bring money, G. No matter where I go, I'm asking like, what we trying to get to? Like, what's the goal?
Brother, we just having a conversation about pretty much a topic that everybody from the major media to YouTube to Twitter to all the social media is talking about, brother, and giving our perspective and what we're seeing and how we're looking at this and how it works into just something to talk about, as long as, like you said, the repercussions of what it could be possibly for the regular everyday person if certain things aren't changed or certain things happen or certain things are taken to extremes. That's what we're talking about, brother. That's what we're getting to.
Gotcha. Can I get my final answer? I'm be done.
Go ahead.
If we continue just to talk about things in the world and everything else, we're gonna lose on ourselves. And that's it.
All right, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. All right, Diesel.
So there was a statement made that the feds do thorough investigations, which they do, but majority, 99% of the RICO cases are started on a state level. The only reason they become RICO cases because federally, you have to have a federal agent to do the charges. So in most cases, these investigations are started by a task force officer or something like that starts the investigation, and they do the investigation. The only person that brings forward the charges is a federal agent, because that's the only one that can bring forward the charges. So these cases are started locally on the state level, and they're brought federally because they go across state lines, or they go outside of that jurisdictional territory for that state officer or local officer or something like that. So we have to understand that even if we could have a RICO case on a state level, it wouldn't go nearly as far as a federal level, because the federal government encompasses all of the United States. State only encompasses that state or that local agency's jurisdiction.
And we're seeing that now with the whole Young Thug case. You know, that's a Georgia case.
Prime example.
Yeah, like you say, this one right here, and that case is in shambles. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. But like Diesel said, and Diesel's the subject matter expert on this. You guys not know he's law enforcement. So like I said, thank you for dispelling some of those misconceptions, brother. But like you said, yeah, this case is between, like I said, they hit Miami, they hit LA, and the case is being picked up by New York. So like you said, and then a couple of things, not only the trafficking over state lines, but also Diesel, correct me if I'm wrong, as soon as you get a fucking scratch serial number, that's a federal case, correct? On a firearm. No.
Well, yes, in most cases, yes, the ATF will take it, but they have state local laws on disfiguring serial numbers on firearms.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. This is the thing. When it comes down to it, the state and feds come to a table and they say, how can this person get more time? Will they get more time federally or state? A lot of the times they get more time state because they have prior charges that they can tack on to add more time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it just depends on how they want to go about doing it to get more time for that person that did the crime.
And then to add to what Diesel TV was saying, it's location. The more locations involved, the more likely it is that the feds are going to get involved, because you got to remember, a lot of what's being accused of Diddy is things that happened across state lines.
Yep.
And so when that happens, then that's when you once you get that interstate traffic, that's where you get feds involved.
Otherwise, you got two states fighting over the case and who want to have it, and so on and so forth. So
no, two states can't fight over a case. Two states can only determine what charges they are under their jurisdiction. That's why they do it federally, because regardless of how many charges, they can put it under one, because the feds have jurisdiction over the whole United States.
Got you. Okay. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, fantastic. Earlier, the conversation was about flying a female out, right?
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, when it comes to that type of thing, if she don't get the results she get, or she desired, or whatever the case may be, it's her word against yours. Now, since you flew her out, now you already have the paper trail. Now, if she says it was for the purpose of sex, now you got a sex trafficking charge.
Exactly.
You get hit with a new version of the man law so in so many ways.
That's not sex trafficking, bro.
Well, that's not right. That is
how they label it. This is sex trafficking. Transport for the purpose of sex.
Yeah.
I mean, I got several partners in the penitentiary right now for taking a prostitute across state lines.
Yep.
Yes.
The principal idea is technical. He's telling you it's the technical to make it sex trafficking. The principal idea is no. How can that be? No, because they're flying over different jurisdictions. Simple and plain. 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, and it's not about what you say the purpose was. It's about what she said the purpose of her traveling.
It's not just the purpose of sex. It's the purpose to gain some kind of monetary gain as well. You got to have certain elements that you meet in a crime. Just sex is not a crime when it comes down to it. You have to have.
They went after Jack Johnson with the Mann Act. What did they use when they say what the Mann Act was? that even though the girl was his girlfriend or wife, that he was flying her overseas for reasons of what? Yeah.
Of sex, but it wasn't
yes,
just.
but that was his girlfriend. She was probably going out to go on a shopping spree. They used that as a reason to get him, but they had the technicality to use it. That's my point. So if you fire somebody out, like he's saying, and they use that allegation against you, you're screwed. Simple and plain. You can say your principal ID. Oh, I didn't mean no. It's the look. Perception's reality. That's all it's got to be. That's what they got to do in a court of law. Give the perception.
In this case, and in the Mann Act, regarding Jack Johnson, the young women involved have to be known. One or two things have got to happen. One, it has to be.
Got to go way back to Jack Johnson. We can talk about me and a whole bunch of my
because it's still active. They still use that to this day. That's my point.
Well, there has to be a couple of things.
Sounds smart. Don't know the damn details.
It could be number one. Either it could be against the woman says it's against her will. Number one. If she doesn't say that, but either if she makes the proclamation, I am a sex worker, or she is known to authorities to be a sex worker, then it becomes trafficking. If it's just sex, no, you don't run the risk of getting a trafficking charge if it's just sex. That's just the date. But if there's money, or if this person is known to work in the sex trade, or it is an action that was taken against this person's will, that allegation exists, then it becomes sex trafficking.
You don't have to be known in the sex trafficking world to get somebody on a pimp charge.
But I said if the person says, okay, this was done against my will, or this was done for the purposes of he was going to give me some money and we were going to have sex, that's where it becomes sex trafficking, not simply for sex.
That's even to the point where
all it takes is that person saying this is what happened.
It's her word against yours.
Yes, but you're in a whole can of worms to try to prove your innocence. Who wants to be in that?
Jonathan Majors.
So let me hop in real quick. So let me say this, and again, I gotta concede to Diesel man again because I'm pretty sure he's seen this stuff and dealing with it or whatever. He's telling you guys it's just not as easy as we think it is. I think I would much rather put that out here so brothers wouldn't be worried, because I think that's one of the things we definitely want to get cleared up here, right? As to where, like, bro, now fly check out, and now, like you said, the Bell shit, she wanted a fucking Birkin bag or some shit, and I'm like, hold on, bitch, all we talked about was dick. Now, you know what I'm saying, after the fact, she wanted to motherfucking fly back, and then, you know what I'm saying, so I don't think a prosecutor is going to try to even pick that case up, bro, for a regular person. That's what really, even if she tried it, you know what I'm saying, it would need to be some type of evidence of, like you saying, you flew her there and then had her sell the pussy for you, not you getting the pussy. You feel me?
Right.
So
that sale doesn't have to necessarily be cash. That sale could, like Fantastic mentioned, a Birkin bag. Or
monetary gain.
Hey, man, listen, man. There's been cases where a prostitute gets with a dude. She goes on a date. She gets caught. She gets interrogated. Then she tells on the dude. Then he gets charged for every date she's ever done.
Yeah.
And that's how you get multiple charges on the dude. That's why you see some niggas, I mean, especially like the last 10 years, get 100 years for promoting prostitution.
That's for a pimp. You're not talking about a prick
right,
or a John.
Well, Puffy's not a pimp. Puffy's not a pimp, but he's getting charged as a pimp.
Hold on.
R. Kelly's not a pimp, but he's getting charged as a pimp.
But the Bells,
the majority of the niggas that's in the penitentiary right now ain't registered pimps.
If
they was at a round table full of real pimps, them niggas wouldn't even register. These
but do you understand?
Like gang bangers, rappers, and drug dealers want to get in the pimp game. So even though they're not considered pimps amongst pimps, they still get charged as a pimp with these white folks.
If a man flies a female out,
it don't matter if you're just trying out. Today, you still gonna get charged.
No, bro. If
I
a
don't
man
care
is
how you feel. I'm talking about how it really is.
I'm telling you how it really is.
Do you think you know more than a police officer there, DeBell?
Let me tell you. Hold on. If a man flies a female out and has his boys run a train on her and he pays her for he's pimping.
He's fucked.
What are we doing? That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what R. Kelly was doing.
Just because a nigga, I mean, you know, a female will pay a monkey with no pockets. Just because a nigga got a girlfriend paying him, don't mean he a pimp amongst pimps.
Please don't listen.
The
But I don't even want to get in.
I don't even want to get into that kind of conversation with some squares, though. I mean,
we live in a society of
you'll never get it. You'll never understand.
Hold on, DeBell, you got to realize, DeBell, you saying one main thing, brother, and the pivotal word is prostitute. If a woman is already a known or classified prostitute, bro, and you fly her across state lines doing shit, yes, I agree. You're 1,000% correct. Yeah, brother. If she makes that, especially like say you flew her there and you had no dealings, but she's a prostitute. And then she goes and does some work, you know what I'm saying? She go rogue, or she do some independent shit. She get caught up and say, hey, this nigga brought me out here to sell pussy. You right. I agree 1,000%. She can lie on the nigga and get him, but at the same time, he dealing with a prostitute. So that's why we saying you tricking niggas, be careful. All right?
Right.
No, yeah, I'm just talking about how a man can get discharged, period.
No,
you know
hey,
what I'm saying? Because
you're right, brother. No, like I said, that's why we're trying to cover all the bases. So what we're saying is, listen, man, listen. If you're gonna listen, that's why, hey, man, you fly to the hoe. If she a hoe, all right, you go to the hoe. Don't bring the hoe to you, bro. All right, nigga. Now
be in that city or something. Like, what you doing?
Yeah, exactly, nigga. Like that.
You gotta fly somebody out all the way across from another, please.
Hey, man, link in bio, nigga. Hey, you know what I'm saying? See, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But hey, Ron Mack in the building, brother. Greatly appreciate your patience, man. What's up with you, brother? Go right ahead.
I ain't nothing to say. I was just saying that.
Oh shit, cool. It's all right. Well, hey man, so let me get my man Gary in here, man. The senior citizen of the bunch, man. Greatly appreciate
Gary.
Hey, one day one in the building.
Ain't nothing but some money.
Who said it? Can they read it? Gary said it. Can read it?
No,
Keep up the good work, fella. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for sure. And let me get my man Dane C in the building. Dane C, appreciate you, brother, for the 5. He gave us a definition. Appreciate you, brother. Sex trafficking, the action or practice of illegally transporting people from one country or area to another for the purpose of sexual exploitation. I'm pretty sure exploitation involves some type of, like I said, monetary gain or some type of, profit. Gary Grant, brother, it's on you. Go right ahead.
How's the brothers tonight? Hopefully everybody's all good.
Yes, sir.
I find this stuff like crazy that I know a lot of you brothers are young, but like in the 90s, Puffy didn't force any of these women to do any of this. You guys got to understand that women used to line up to get up in this. You know what I mean? You'd have to beat them off with a stick. It's funny to me that 30 years later, what we did as a regular thing, we just called it partying. I'm not talking with men and stuff like Puffy weird stuff. We didn't do none of that stuff. But like now they can say that you had sexually assaulted them when they were without any evidence. So I find this stuff all crazy now. Everything he's in there. I know they got some films and stuff on him, but trust me, brothers, he didn't have to force none of these women. 90% or 95%, it was just lined up for back in the day.
I get what you're saying too, Gary. If you don't mind me speaking, man, I get what you're saying. But you got to think sometimes these men be in power, and it might be a chick that might not want. I mean that they might not want them. You feel me? And they might feel some type of way, like I can get any woman I want. What you mean you don't want me? You know what I mean?
Okay, you see, that's just
bro.
the new thinking, young fella. Because what I'm trying to say,
that's how them dudes think, because they power struck.
No, bro, because you see, back then when you got that kind of power, you don't have to look anybody. They're lined up. Don't you understand? Like you see when the new Jordans came out, how it's lined up after the party.
So Gary, you're like Gary basically talking about groupies, right? So I feel you, Gary, right? And I agree. And listen, we're all saying the same thing. Listen, you know, you got to be careful because if you say certain shit, they'll say that you're victim blaming or you're supporting that type of thing. So, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just trying to make sure I carefully pick my words.
So,
Cassie, by the letter of the law in the situation, she's a victim. Okay, she's a victim. All right, even though she participated, even though she was dealing with other women and possibly brought other women in doing other sex acts and things. Because she was you know, found to be a victim in a civil suit where she won a case she was in, and it was founded that it was truthful, she is now a corroborator, you know what I'm saying, not a perpetrator. You feel me?
I
So
understand.
go ahead.
I totally understand, brothers. But what I'm saying, it's a joke now because he didn't force Cassie.
but it's
Cassie
not.
was it, like, and I truly understand that, like, that participants now are victims because it's 30 years later now. They ain't in their 20s or their teens. They're 40 and 50, and they're over the hill. Understand?
So
And
Gary,
yes, sir.
Wait.
the problem
You
is,
said
Gary,
he didn't force Cassie, bro. He got video footage where he forced Cassie not to get on the elevator.
I was just about to bring that up. So the problem, Gary, is what you're saying is it's all good until there's footage showing something.
Yes, thank you.
There is all good.
Corroborating
There's footage that corroborates her story,
Yeah.
and that's what changes the whole game.
Okay, I understand that the old video of him chasing her down to the elevator and grabbing the. We all noticed that the first thing he did was grab that bag, right? Because there was. After he grabbed the bag and started kicking her because she stole the money.
But the problem, Gary, is that you're going to put in the jury's mind how many other people did he do like that?
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Okay,
exactly.
Let me put the scenario on my brothers here now. Some girl grabs 200 grand out of your house and runs to the elevator. What are you gonna do?
Perception is reality.
You understand? Any man here, somebody grab your 200 grand.
First of all, let's stay in reality. First of all, because we don't know what was in the bag. First of all,
yeah, it wasn't no money. Like that in
it
the
could have
bag.
been makeup,
Right.
and perfume. or
We
something.
know what we were told, but we don't. We weren't there.
Hey,
We
we
don't
doing
know.
that over a cell phone. Let your girl grab a cell phone when you're in the shower. What you gonna do?
It could be a phone.
Yeah, I mean, come
It
on
could've
now.
Come on, Jesus, give them the real. Come on, brothers. A woman take 200 grand from me. Trust me. What he did to her was nothing.
200 grand from brother. Where you getting this 200 grand from, bro?
That's imaginary. That's imaginary thinking.
Yeah.
We don't know what was in the bag.
And let's say it was true, right? What the fuck is 200 grand to a
multi-millionaire?
Yeah, that could get it back in literally like a day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, brothers. It's called the principle of it.
Yeah,
you're not gonna steal from me.
Gary, the problem with it, Gary, is that she had already had
millions of dollars herself. She was rich at that time. Like Kathy was rich.
Outside of the money part, it was the abusive aspect of it, as to where she claimed that he forced her to have sex with male prostitutes. Okay,
right.
So that right there, no matter what the hell goes on, and now you couple that with Gary. Now, had he just took the bag, cool, fine. He snatched the bag. She was stealing something. I'm trying to get my property back. But Gary, there's a what? How long was the video, y'all? At least like 5-minute video of him stomping this girl, dragging her through the fucking hotel, abusing her some more, then throwing a fucking object at her. You know,
Basically naked.
And then bribing someone to not. Yeah, so Gary, that's what he's saying, man.
These little $50,000.
What I'm trying to say, brothers, that like is typical from back in the day. You think Puffy's the only one? Trust me. You could probably
get it, but that's just what
he's the one with the footage.
Gary, it's just like Gary. It's just
We're not
like
living in
Gary.
Disney. We know the reality of the situation.
Yeah, but even more importantly, I'm gonna get the other brothers in here. Gary, it's just like you getting pulled over when both of y'all doing 100. You just a nigga that got caught, bro. We know this, Gary. That's the whole point of what I'm talking about with this shit. This is the standard for Hollywood, Gary. There's hundreds of Diddy's out here. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
just
hear
the
you,
fact of
brothers.
the matter that for whatever reason they motherfucking dues are paid up to where they don't have to go through this shit and get taken down, or it's just not their turn yet. So that's what we're covering, you know what I'm saying, here from the, you know, the practical and the conspiratorial, brother. You feel
I
me?
get the brothers. I understand what y'all say.
Hey, let me get this in here.
Go ahead.
Y'all see that? Ah, shit.
Oh, hold on.
But the Diddy thing, I'm gonna tell y'all.
When you get your money, bitch, bring me the money.
Who the hell is this?
That's
Diddy.
Calvin T, man.
Oh, I don't know this. Okay.
Yeah, but yo, hey, I think we all know the truth about this whole Diddy situation. Fantastic, right? We just know Diddy was a shrewd businessman, bro, and he got what he wanted. Everybody was bitches around him. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, including the niggas. That's what I say. And
Including
that's
the security.
Definitely the niggas.
Listen,
You
bro,
gotta think, I'm gonna be real. I know one of the cats that was on security, right? That's doing a lot of the talking and shit like that. Bonds. I know Bonds. I could pull up pictures of me and Bonds. I know him. They niggas used to talk so good about Puff, bro, back then, bro.
Yeah, it's all good until it ain't
Now
good.
the niggas broke. And he gone. Now they talking bad, bro.
That's
And
it. It's
like
all it is a money grab.
They were scared to say something. If they felt that way, they were scared to say something at that time. Why? Why was you scared? Because you knew you was gonna lose a job, you was gonna get fired.
Yeah. But like you
Get
said, now, bro, like,
blackballed.
in the
Nothing with Diddy, probably gets shot and poisoned.
Yeah. In the indictment, man. But let me get my man Pablo Frescobar here. Pablo, appreciate you, brother, for your patience. It's on you, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up? Fantastic.
Pablo.
You got it.
So check this out, Gary. Let somebody of Gary's generation talk to Gary. the old nigga contingent, okay? 55, right here in the building. The 90s. Yes, it was my time. Gary, I understand what you're saying, Gary, but it's a different time. And let me tell you why when it comes to this sex trafficking thing, the consent in the way that you're talking about it doesn't really apply when it comes to sex trafficking, not the type of consent that you're thinking about. So check this out. Let's pretend it's not Diddy. Let's pretend it's the CEO of Walmart. I'm the CEO of Walmart. I go into my local Walmart store and I tell the girl on the register that's pretty, hey, come on outside with me, get in the limo. We get on Walmart's jet. We going to do a promotional down in Barbados. She gets on we put her in the car. We get on the jet.
Somebody
I
on the
call
jet
up
right now.
Yeah, I'm at the airport. But I put her on the jet. I call up, my freak off girls and guys.
Pause, brother. Pause.
Hey,
Whoa. Pause.
And I put him. Well, Puffy was doing guys too. He was paying male sex workers too.
Yeah, say Puffy, brother. Don't say you.
Yeah, not me.
He told me
Puffy.
I'm at the airport right now.
You misrepresenting the 90s now, man.
I'm telling you.
So no, Puffy. Okay, so the CEO of Walmart puts his freak off people on a plane, and they all go down there. Well, when the checkout girl get there, you flip the script on and say, yo, look here, you want to keep, your job as, the checkout girl at the Walmart, then hey, you need to play ball with us. Right?
Keep your job
In the 90s?
Listen to me. Now you are engaging in sex trafficking because it's coercion.
Nah, they gonna say you want your own store? You want your own Walmart?
Right.
House.
So, but what I'm saying is that person don't feel free they free to reject you or whatever, but because the power situation, that's the way the law reads it. The law reads it like this person is so far above you in terms of their power, and you work for them, or you're one of his artists, you're signed under him. It's just like you the checkout girl at Walmart.
But see, this is the terrible thing about that situation, right? You might have an individual that might go along with this. You're presented with this ultimatum, and then you go along with it, and then afterwards, then you tell instead of saying, man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna find my way back. Or, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna participate in none of this shit. And then tell. See, you got so-called victims that will go along with this for years and then end up telling when things go bad or when they don't, you know, when they don't get their way. Because there's no reason for Cassie, because Cassie was an entertainer and a celebrity too. How long was she with Puffy?
Years.
So she
Over a
witnessed a
decade.
lot of things, right? So regardless of what,
that was a civil lawsuit.
And that's my problem with this whole thing. You see, if it's criminal,
I mean,
you see, if it's criminal, it's all good. But this civil stuff, you don't even have to have evidence.
What Gary was saying, like before, back in the day, groupies lined up for celebrities, and celebrities didn't really have to do much. You didn't hear of a whole lot of tricking going on or whatever, because your name carried weight and people wanted to fuck with you because of who you were. Now the stars are sexual deviants. You know what I'm saying? We didn't hear about all this freakish type activity back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's the difference.
Most of these,
Can I say something real quick?
NWA.
Why are we
no.
overcomplicating this?
Who in NWA was fucking with men?
But I'm saying,
Yo, why are we overcomplicating?
you want to know? But I'm saying in general, not just saying about them screwing with guys, women in general.
There's a thing called the.
Well, we talking about this sexual deviant, talking about a lot of this rainbow culture and mixed in with.
It doesn't have anything to do with that shit. There's a thing called the Commerce Clause. Once you go like interstate commerce clause, you know what I'm saying? Like Diddy, what's different between Diddy and Hugh Hefner is Hugh Hefner had a Playboy mansion. Every fucking thing happened in the fucking Playboy mansion in Los Angeles. He had a place in Miami, he had a place in New York, and he had a place in LA. So that's why the Commerce Clause.
I mean, don't rock stars go on tour? Don't they have women in everywhere they go?
But they're not flying them out to their location. They're already there at the spot.
Bro,
if they're in Vegas one night, and the next night they're in LA, and the next night they're in San Diego,
but you're not cities. But you're not bringing prostitutes from LA to New York to Miami. That's the difference. It violates the Commerce Clause. Just like fucking Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Big Meech was selling drugs in Atlanta. He was selling drugs in Detroit. All that shit.
Once you got on anything that was interstate.
With the Commerce Clause. When the Commerce Clause, the federal government can step in and they have pretty much full autonomy. They have all those resources. You can use federal resources to prosecute motherfuckers. Like if it was a state, like say if he was just in New York, Diddy has enough probably resources to beat that case in New York, but he does not have enough resources to beat that shit federal. That's the fucking difference. Like if he was just in Miami doing that shit, there's no way that they can get his ass. But because he had in 3 different fucking places, where do the federal raids happen?
That's not true, sir. Sorry.
What do you mean?
It's not true.
So he didn't. So it wasn't the Commerce Clause.
You can still go federal without going state to state. It depends on how much you're selling. It's all about it has nothing to do with
what do you mean? So how do you violate the Commerce Clause if you're not going?
You don't violate the Commerce Laws. You violate narcotic trafficking law.
Right.
Narcotic. Criminal activity from one state to another, isn't that violating the Commerce Clause?
No, not necessarily. No.
Criminal activity going from one state to another is not violating the Commerce Clause.
He just told you no.
As I said before, no, it is not. No.
So what's the Commerce Clause?
Commerce Laws is committing a crime, committing that crime from one state to another. If you go in New York and you sell drugs, and you go to Detroit and sell drugs, you're not crossing the line, breaking the law. That's part of the Commerce Law is just like kidnapping. If you kidnap a child and take them across state lines, you're committing that crime while crossing state lines.
It becomes federal. It becomes federal. And when it becomes federal, guess what? They have full autonomy to come after your ass. If you keep it within interstate commerce.
To add to what
that's not true, bro.
To add to what Diesel was saying, selling drugs in two different places is not necessarily a violation of the commerce laws. You have to have that. You can also violate commerce laws by making money and not paying taxes, making a certain amount of money, and not paying taxes or laundering that money. That becomes a violation of the commerce laws as well.
Yeah,
because remember what the word commerce.
If you're living in one state and making money on it in another state and not paying state taxes in that, you know, the federal government can step in.
Law though. That's a state law.
Technically, to put it simply like this: if
you activate whenever you go from one state to another state, you activate that fucking clause.
When you
I don't think you understand how that law works completely. The only time you can you're violating a commerce law when it comes to narcotics if you're transporting narcotics from one state to another state. Just the sale of narcotics in one state and then going to another state to sell narcotics is not violating a commerce law.
Okay, so when Diddy has prostitutes in New York and he brings them down to Florida,
did he cross state lines committing that crime? That's the point that I'm trying to get you to understand.
Right.
But what I'm just saying,
but same example. If Diddy had a pair of prostitutes in one state and he had a different pair of prostitutes in another state, he's not committing that crime by crossing the state lines.
But the reason why he got hit with a RICO charge is because he's understanding that's the conspiracy. He knows of the business. He knows of the operation. He knows of it. He's the dog of the big dog of it. Like they were after the guy in Castellano. They don't have to commit the murder, but they know about the murder.
Hey, y'all want to hear something that's funny? What if Young Thug snitched on Diddy?
It's possible.
Yeah.
Diddy parties?
It's possible. Somebody snitched on him.
Atlanta.
You know,
more than one person. Weird stuff happens in Atlanta, so you know.
You know, Thug was there, bro. You know he was, bro.
Hey, you know,
Miami, LA, and New York are the states that we know of. There might be other fucking states that Diddy is doing this shit.
Right, but he just got arrested, so I mean, you know, his attorney gonna have to file for a motion of discovery to see what all evidence they got against him.
Right.
And I'd be surprised if Justin Bieber's name don't come up as a victim.
Oh yeah, him and several other people. Him, Meek Mills, Usher.
Yo, what if all of those dudes come out and say, "Yo, Diddy did this to me"?
They probably will. I wouldn't be surprised.
Craziest time in the world, dog.
This is gonna get ugly and it's gonna last for years. It's gonna last for years because of the court process, and then it's going to last years because, like I was saying before I got cut off, they're trying to keep Diddy quiet about something because Diddy knows he's going to jail. The feds got it. The feds have a 94% conviction rate. Diddy is going to talk because he's going to want to get some of that time up off of him. He's going to want to get some of those charges up off of him. So he is going to tell something. Somebody is trying to keep him from telling on them. Make no mistake, because Diddy, they call him the Black Epstein for a reason. And you see how that Epstein list hasn't come out yet? They're trying to keep Diddy quiet because Diddy has had dealings with powerful players, has probably blackmailed them and extorted them, and they want to keep him quiet. So that's what. Don't be surprised if Diddy come up deleted at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I don't think it's gonna get to that point, bro. Like I said, it's the same thing with R. Kelly or whatever, so on and so forth. But you know what though? He is a lot more tied in than what R. Kelly is. And like they said, he has video of every other people. So if those people are over him, I think he got something to worry about. But if it's like underlings, he don't have to worry about, them sending his ass Uncle Charles. The major thing with this shit though, he's cooked. He going to jail. All right. Just off the weapons alone. All right. If they don't get him on nothing else, and let's say he can shake all the other charges, but he had 3, scraped serial numbers, and the feds picked it up. So at the very, what's that run on average, Diesel? And it's like 10. That's 10 a strap, right? Usually.
It
like
depends.
8 to 10.
But generically, yes, it's around 10 to 12 each weapon.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I would say if he's smart, he doesn't take this to trial and he just pleads out for the 10 to 15 if he can get that. Otherwise, I don't see
most likely consolidate all of them and down to one. That's most like that's usually what they do.
Yeah, they'll run that stuff.
I don't see him taking this to trial and getting anything less than 20 if he goes to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll run it concurrent, and they'll probably we're going to see a lot of the smaller charges get dropped. That's just procedure.
I think ultimately what's going to happen from what I've seen in the past, I think what's going to happen is they're going to try to connect those serial numbers to the whole crime organization, and that's what's going to get him his biggest time right there. I think that's the biggest problem right there, is that they're going to show that he's a menace from that video, from what people have testified to, and they're going to put those weapons into the whole picture of everything and try to tag more time on that.
Yeah.
Hey, if they don't get the sex trafficking,
especially under this administration, especially so.
Right.
Hey, Diesel,
What would the brothers say? Let me ask the brothers something. What would the brothers say if he don't do no time?
What's that?
It's a miracle.
Got a good lawyer. Shit.
Well, because you know what's funny to me? The timing of this. The election is coming up.
That's what I was saying earlier.
The election is coming up. Kamala is bombing. What's the biggest news? They're not talking about that interview that she just done and looked like an idiot. The biggest news is we got Puffy.
But Puffy's a Democrat.
Yeah, but
what do? They put the face on somebody.
Now y'all too far out in the woods on the conspiracy, man. I just can't see this tying in politically, dog. I can't.
Yeah, I don't see
everything is political, brothers. It's because it's all about money. Everything, whether you choose to believe it or not, it's all about the dollars.
Gary, we can talk.
Puffy is a celebrity that the Democrats can use.
And they're using him right now to take off the heat off of Kamala. Who's talking about the What's the biggest story?
Take the heat off of her. She's still gonna run for. She's still running for president.
Yeah, but nobody's paying attention. Everybody, they know.
You got to pay attention to vote for her.
Come on, anybody thinking to vote for her ain't paying attention.
The reason why I don't like this argument is because every time somebody big goes down, it is that they use the same. They said the same thing with R. Kelly, and I'm not a big political. I don't like to talk politics or anything like that. But when it comes down to it, I think it all comes down to they finally got enough to be able to take him down. I think ultimately that's what it comes down to, because in these kind of cases, when it comes to sex trafficking, you need a lot of evidence. You have to have a lot of evidence.
So I was going to ask you a question. I mean, I'll wait till you get done, but
go ahead. I'm done.
Were you familiar with the T.I. cases?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you talked about the numbers per gun, and then he had drug cases, multiple, you know what I'm saying? He had a sex allegation, and then he had the guns. What happened to that case? Because the feds picked that up, right?
Yeah, but it was in the South. It wasn't in New York, right?
So
regardless, it was in the United States, but
regardless, it's a wholly different atmosphere in the South than it is in New York, California. So
how did the feds drop the ball in the South?
I don't know exactly how they dropped the ball in the South, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, T.I. had somebody that laid claim to those firearms.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, somebody took that. Somebody pretty much took that bid for him, and he copped to, I think, probation or whatever. So he pled to something lesser.
Yeah,
But
he did probation
I think
violation.
this was
So he did 2
after.
years.
I think wasn't that after he did the 911 call 911.
Yeah,
that was
yeah, because he did that MTV campaign about whatever, and then he was doing the Crime Stoppers
that
commercials
was
and shit.
part of his plea deal. The part of the plea deal was them doing the Crime
Right,
Stoppers.
but what I'm saying is after that, didn't he catch a gun charge after that?
No, that
And
was from
drug
that.
charges with him and Tiny.
No, that was from that. No. Oh, you talking
No,
about
I know what you're talking about.
Afterwards,
they had like some little couple pills or something.
Yeah, that was an
Yeah,
allegation.
that was a local charge.
Yeah, no. So the girl tried to file him, tried to say that she got sex trafficked, and she was in a threesome basically. So no, that didn't go nowhere. Those charges didn't never get picked
I
up.
thought him and Tiny got pulled over, and it was like they had some guns and drugs.
And T.I. got off because he ratted. Let's be straight.
Hey, you know what? I have a question.
Let's be straight. I don't care who you are. You don't walk away from guns without you giving up somebody else.
Yes, you do, sir.
In the South.
Okay. I don't know about if the South is different from everywhere else in the world, but you got to give up something to get out of guns.
The South sometimes is lack of money.
Listen, if you have somebody saying those are my guns, you will not get a conviction. You won't get a conviction. I'm sorry, but you won't. And that's what T.I. had. He had somebody say those were their guns.
And they probably got like 5 years or something.
I have a question for Diesel. Why didn't Hugh Hefner ever get any, not a RICO charge, but a sex trafficking charge?
He had nobody. He had no victims. There were no victims to come forward and say
nobody said they were.
There's been books. There have been books, multiple books.
But they're doing it now.
But he did.
You got a bunch of women trying to get a piece of his estate. Talking about surviving Playboy.
Let me get here real quick. So hold on, Triple Black. The problem is, like I said, they never brought official charges against him while he was alive, and even after he's dead, I don't think nobody tried to sue his estate for anything and so on and so forth. They just collected the money from telling the story in the book. So you know what I mean? It's not the
because he had a Playboy mansion. That's my whole point. He had a Playboy mansion in LA. That's it. Diddy had many places. That's why the Fed wasn't on Hugh Hefner. Like name another Playboy mansion.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, man. Hef didn't have to force nobody. People were lined up to go to the Playboy Mansion. Right. It became a national landmark almost.
Nobody turn 18 to try to get in the Playboy.
Name another place.
Triple Black.
Name another place. Name another place
hold on, just real quick. I gotta ask you a big question. Triple Black, did you know that Hugh Hefner was fucking them boys?
I mean that's a red herring. That's
not a red herring. No.
Yeah,
it's not. No, it's not. No. He admitted to it, brother. He admitted to it. He admitted to fucking them boys.
We're talking about trafficking. And
what I'm saying to you is again, he was tired of the pussy. He was into the pussy. So that there wasn't nobody that could really sue him or whatever. He got old, man. He wasn't fucking them girls like that.
Man,
the girls
what
even said it.
What did it have? I mean, in regards to this conversation, I respect you a lot. Fantastic. But what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Well, I asked Diesel.
We talking about Diddy. Diddy was fucking them boys too. What are you talking about, Diddy, bro? Do you understand?
Man, that's the topic of the show.
Wait, Triple Black. Do you understand? Hold on. Do you think these were just women that they're accusing Diddy of being victims? Or you think it's just women only?
Bro, I made a point. Like he had a Playboy mansion in LA. Name another Playboy mansion somewhere else.
Bro, it's only one Playboy mansion. No one's refuting that. What we're trying to figure out, what we're saying is like that you're using that as a basis. That's the reason why. Hold on.
Wasn't one in New York or Florida or something?
Was commerce.
No.
So this
no. Y'all keep using this commerce shit. Look, hold on, bro. Listen, y'all talking about bro. It's not the UCC is something totally separate, bro. And like I said, y'all are abusing this shit. Y'all are like butchering it. No, it's not how it works. Okay, no. Now, again, now I see what you guys are saying is part and parcel, but one just don't automatically equal the other, bro. Listen, if you have a place in one place, let's just say they got like a brothel, right? Because basically all the fucking what's name was a famous like legal brothel. That's what the fucking Playboy Mansion is. Let's use that, right? So, brother, as long as you having motherfucking consensual sex with them hoes in that motherfucking brothel, bro, or whatever, and it's no money exchanged or whatever, or what you on the so forth, hey, it is what it is. It's consensual sex. The minute you take them hoes from this and know that they selling that pussy and say, hey, I'm selling pussy. I want to order a fucking Playboy bunny bitch from the bunny ranch and fly her out to Atlanta for sex. Okay, and she's been selling pussy. Now that's when you get into the whole shit of what sex trafficking and all this other shit, bro.
This is the problem, though. This is the problem, Mr. Fantastic. The difference between Diddy and Hugh Hefner is the victim. You can't have a crime without a victim.
You
got to have a victim. You can say all you want to say it was illegal, but if them mugs are saying I wasn't illegalized, it's not a victim.
But what about all those books? What about all those books of those broads? Like, come on, Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby got
you got a bunch of books that says somebody did something, but when they don't go to law enforcement or they don't go to court saying I was victimized, you don't have a victim.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I said, you can write a million things in a book, bro. If you don't press charges, it's no crime involved. She's not claiming victimhood.
You have to file an official complaint. If you do not file an official complaint with law enforcement, it is not a crime.
It goes back to the domestic violence thing. You can have a woman that gets her butt kicked every day, but until she goes to the police and the police ain't seeing it, there's no victim.
Let me ask y'all a question.
If she don't go to court and say I was victimized, they can't charge them.
Let me ask y'all a question about that. Right?
The only thing
how do y'all feel about?
I'll finish this. The only point I was trying to make is the reason that the federal government is going after Diddy is because he violated the Commerce Clause. That's it. And that's how they're gonna get his ass.
That's not one of the charges.
Look, all right. So how y'all feel about NDAs though? Because there's a lot of people that don't talk, but you think they don't talk because they signed the NDA or things of that nature. How y'all feel about that?
Could be.
You think
it sounds like everybody breaking them.
Yeah.
I mean, like Stormy Daniels got paid. I mean, it's all kind of people getting paid for hush money, but they end up talking. So
the thing with the NDA,
whoever the false accuser or whoever's getting falsely accused should be able to get their money back.
Well, the thing with the NDAs are primarily a civil law vehicle to keep people from talking about non-criminal things. NDAs have no effect on criminal accusations. Things that are civil, for things that are gossip and stuff like that, that's where an NDA has its power. That being said, most
NDAs are monetary.
Right. The thing about NDAs too is they often have an expiration date. You know, especially if you don't have a sharp lawyer to say you can't never talk about this, and that's written into the NDA. NDAs lots of times have an expiration date, and so like people like Gene Deal really start talking after those NDAs expired. Him and some other people. That being said, if he's talking about something criminal, the NDA has no effect at all.
And a lot of so going into NDAs, when I said they're monetary, a lot of NDAs state you cannot talk about how much money you get out of this deal. You can talk about everything else but the money. But even the ones that says you can't talk about the details, they specifically say both parties. If one party talks about it, that makes the NDA void. So let's say the person that has the NDA, let's say P. Diddy had an NDA. If he says anything mentioning that situation, it makes that NDA void. So he might slip up and say something, and then the other party can speak on it as well, right? So that a lot of times that happens as well, and that voids out the NDA.
Yes.
Oh, everybody quiet.
Nah, yeah, it's cool.
We let
But nah,
that shit.
man.
We was letting that shit set in.
Yeah. Mostly, man. Listen. Diddy is a prime example of the Hollywood fucking meat grinder, man. Listen, all these motherfuckers, most of them, man, it's not clean. Get up that high, you and made $1 billion for entertainment and liquor sales and clothing lines and all this shit, so on and so forth, bro. There's a lot of fucking shit you had to do to get there, bro. And like you said, this shit right here, I think they said that thing's been unsealed at this point. So the people that are gonna be, names that are gonna be named, the people that are gonna be brought in or whatever, some of these bosses, lieutenants, whatever you want to call them, the people under him. Pause. No pun intended. But yeah, man. I'm just listen, TD Jakes, where you at, man?
But you know what kills me too, Fantastic? The
What's up?
security, man. The security talking about like y'all was his security. Y'all the ones who personally protected him, bro. Y'all worse than him.
They gotta get that check.
That's what I was saying earlier, man.
Gotta get that check.
All these dudes coming out snitching
so
like a
what's going
motherfucker
to-
now.
And so what's going to happen, because I'm pretty sure the feds are, if they haven't already, will be sitting down with some of that security personnel, sliding a list of charges across to them and say, hey, look, we're going to get you with this, this, and this.
Yep.
Now, if you tell us what we need to know and you're willing to testify in a court of law, we'll take some of that time off. We'll take a few of these charges off. But until then, this is what it is. So you got a decision to make. And that's how R. Kelly got convicted. That's how we haven't seen anybody that was a part of what R. Kelly was doing being charged yet. They cut deals. It's called a proffer.
Yep.
Hey, Fantastic. Can I bring something up?
Yeah, sure.
You see how the only two brothers smoking cigars are the smartest ones on the panel? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Shit. Goddamn, you just the principal thinker. You don't know how to take
Ron smoking a cigar too. Ron's smart.
Squares. I'm just saying.
Y'all just
It's okay. You all can smoke them cigars. I'd rather smoke a spliff.
Yeah.
And that's why you're talking the way you talking, sir. That's exactly why.
And I will keep talking that way there, Diesel, because I'm older than you. You might be wiser than me, but I'm still older than you.
Hey, if you knew what we knew about these cigars, you probably smoke cigars too.
No, I used to back in the day, but you know what I mean? I smoke weed now.
If you smart niggas knew anything about cancer, you wouldn't be fucking with them.
That's the thing. You don't know anything about cigars.
About cancer.
And on that note, brothers, it's been fun.
Good night, bro.
Until the next one, man. Holla. We out.
Take care, man.
Simple